Trust me.
Most comfortable sneaker right now is the 90-60s New Balance. Best sneakers you ever want to buy. See how I told you.
Silverback Grizzly. This nigga with the pimp.
Oh my God.
Brooklyn look like
flyest nigga in Nebraska.
This nigga with the this fucking Brooklyn.
You had to make your Brooklyn entrance debut, right?
Of course. Looking
like a Harlem nigga with the coat on. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
Oh, now you got the Mary.
We talked you niggas well. We taught you niggas well.
Profile.
Yeah, we taught you niggas well. You used to wear cross colors, you know, right?
I want to say shout out to Darucci. You looking for that shit? Go downtown, LES. You know what I mean? They having a crazy sale right now. You trying to get this, you trying to get something similar, or you just trying to get some fly shit. You trying to be new for the new year? Darucci, hit them up.
I need that Darucci. I need that Darucci price you got, the free.
Oh yeah. So it's MECC.
Darucci for free.
MECC, GAT, Champ. Let's go down to the shop. Pick out some shit. You trying to come to us?
You got the Mary Jeans on? Okay.
Yeah, I'm with that, nigga. We never had one of them shits in my life. Yeah, with that. We come in.
I want to look like a male gigolo too. Let's get it. I want to do that.
He looking like he came here in a limo.
Word, right?
MECC, man, I know the black joint. I can see you in the black. They got a black one with the gray collar.
Gray collar.
Fire.
Charcoal gray collar?
Yeah, charcoal gray.
Okay. I hear you talking.
Charcoal gray charcoal. That's
I hear you talking. Sound good.
Like I said, Darucci.
I can almost
Set
feel
him up.
it. I can almost feel it on my shoulder.
We drinking? We might as well.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna wild out tonight, like Kanye.
Jesus.
just talking
Maybe not like that.
Nah, he was wilding out too.
Let my man speak, man. He has fun, man.
Who, Kanye?
Yeah, he don't look like he having fun.
I'm not mad at him.
He don't. You see him on the videos. He don't look like he having fun.
You gotta let him. He's a wild Chicago.
We can't stop him.
He's a wild Chicago dude,
Nah.
man. Let him rock, man.
But I don't. All right, so I don't think there's no bigger Kanye fans in here than me.
Okay.
But when you act like you don't know why you and Nicki got a problem,
Yeah, you're not gonna act like you know what you said a few months ago.
you tripping, you a little tripping, bro.
If you know how to bait Nicki into being dumb,
She didn't clear it.
She's not gonna clear it, but he know how to get her to react. So he's gonna make her react. She's gonna react one of these days. She's gonna not listen to her people.
But what does that have to do with Pop? What does that have to do with him clearing the verse?
Because they don't care about that verse. They're gonna put it out in the street anyway. It's gonna go out in the street anyway. It doesn't matter. He knows this already.
Right.
Music is when his music go out, he knows this already. When his music go out, it's gonna get ample. It's gonna go faster than anybody else's music.
Right.
They're gonna gravitate to it. Even Drake.
Right.
They know that nigga's big. Kanye don't care.
But your man was what? I mean,
he was bugging out.
I get it.
A couple months ago, he said something about Nicki, then acted just played C.
Let him have fun.
Nah, that's not. Look at his face. He's not having fun, bro.
It looks like he's gonna pop. Like,
how does that look fun? That
looks like he's gonna explode.
Yeah, listen.
I've been wanting to get him an ice pack and a nap. Like he
No,
looks
I
like he's
laugh
in
at it
pain.
because
Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
I'm gonna stay like
Gas?
this.
Take your gat.
I laugh at it. It's fun.
He's not laughing.
Yo, my nigga, listen.
Now, I laughed. No, you know what I laughed at?
Then they gonna go get the light skin yay.
You know, let me tell you.
Yo,
I laugh at it because by me being in Chicago,
that's not how them niggas act.
No.
Right.
By me being in Chicago all them years, talking to the producers and everybody, he is attention. He's been like that. That's how he got known. Right. He's an attention whore. That's what he did. He was the backpack attention whore at first. Mm-hmm. They easy to bait. Smarter than they.
Common won't respond to him.
No, that's his boy.
I'm just saying to anybody.
No, but Common laughs because Common knows what he's doing. More Chicago guys, Bum J, Bum J is the type of nigga that used to do dumb shit just to get attention.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bum J?
Bum J had been fired though when I was
Bum J, I mean, it was a different type of shit that he did.
But no, but he used to he used to be the fake bully. I want to bully, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, facts.
Jojo Capone. He got his name for holding niggas down, but Jojo Capone is one of the nicest niggas you ever want to be around.
Right.
But you know, when it comes time to, you gonna give my respect.
Right.
I know Jojo Capone since the Click.
Right.
The Click back in the days. Like,
there's a group of us who still remember.
No. Take care of your gap first.
When Kanye got attention with his music.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but my nigga, listen, he's already nice with the music.
Pop, that don't mean go on. That don't mean just start saying a whole bunch of
for the net.
Shit,
it's for the gram.
You used to be able to do that
bro,
with just the
we
music.
don't need that from you, bro. You're Kanye West.
But guess what?
But
that's what we don't need.
But his opinion, his stance on shit, I'm not taking none of that away as how he feels. I'm not telling him to shut up and rap. I would never do that to an artist. He's always been expressive. He's honest, whatever it is.
Right.
What I'm saying is, I always think an artist of that level, I feel like trolling should be beneath you.
No, hell no.
I feel like trolling.
So you think Kanye should still troll?
No.
Hell no.
All right, I'll take it even better. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. What was Malcolm X doing?
Neither one of them trolled, bro.
No. That's not true. That's not true.
Neither one of them
No,
that's not true. I'm watching golf.
That's not true. That's not true.
That like he trolling niggas.
Hold on.
You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Niggas telling him don't do certain shit. You doing it anyway. You wildin'.
I gotta say, I do think that both of them knew that when they played off of each other, it was a bigger headline.
Comparing them to Kanye West is crazy.
No, it's not.
It's crazy.
We're not talking about the actual, what
it's
they're
not
doing.
about trolling.
But
it's about knowing what another man, it's about knowing another man's actions or how another man's actions, what he's gonna do before he know he's gonna do it.
But my question to you is,
that's what Malcolm always.
How does this benefit Kanye West?
No, listen. He knows what every nigga's gonna do.
He controls the attention.
Yes.
So what happens when you got, because everybody winds up getting like that weak spot sometime in their career. What happens when you get this weak spot and you need to lean on people, the people that you look for? Because years before, I remember you talk crazy about Hov, and years later, you asked Hov for apology publicly.
My nigga, but guess what?
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. Your man touched a couple billion. I don't think at this point he needs motherfuckers.
He definitely don't need. I don't think he needed motherfuckers a few years ago. Like,
I think every artist in the game that's not at his level will still be willing to work with him. And that's all the up and comers who one day might be.
Ain't nobody turning out a Kanye feature.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody turning out a Kanye feature.
You're gonna be in that room.
Nobody.
Unless y'all got something personal going on.
Shit, I think some of the rappers is gonna be okay with all the trolling you do. Troll away. We standing with you.
But you see, like they all do this shit, bro.
Yeah,
they all do this shit.
It's just bro. You Kanye West, bro.
If you all gonna jump off a bridge,
you can't hold.
I'm used to certain. I won't say
hold him
troll completely because I'm used to a certain amount.
You can't hold him to such a high standard and think that doesn't come with some type of stupidity.
The fuck I can't.
Why not?
I can't.
Hov don't do it.
But that happened. No, hold on.
The fuck I can't.
Hov don't do it.
Because stupidity is stupidity no matter who
does
no matter
how, no matter where you at.
Right, but to not expect something.
No, we've never talked. We're not talking about expectations.
I've never seen no stupidity from a nigga like.
You're talking about accountability. If you do something stupid, I'm gonna say, yo, that was stupid.
We're not talking about accountability.
I can still rock with you right afterwards, and we could probably figure it out. And maybe it's not that crazy. Maybe it's something you can take back. It's not one of the 4 unforgivables. But however, stupidity is stupidity.
But we're not.
I do something
we're
stupid.
not talking about stupidity.
He'll say it when I do something stupid. He'll say it. Yo, MECC, that was crazy. That shit.
Hold on. Crazy. MECC. For one, here's an example of what a artist who does not kind of garner that attention looks like. AZ.
Yeah.
He's not gonna say anything out of character. He's not gonna talk about it. You're not gonna get much out of him.
Yeah.
Maybe unless you're Nori, but you're not gonna get that much out of him.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
You're not gonna let the public see that.
He's like, if my talent can't do it, then I'm not stepping outside the realms of this. However, then you got to deal with AZ's level.
Yeah.
You're not going to touch Kanye's level,
which
being AZ.
Which if you
I get what
speak
you're
to,
saying.
but when you speak to A, he's fine with
And
it.
that's fine.
He's cool with
But
that.
when you say someone at Kanye's level, you gotta hold them up. No, bro.
No,
That's
let
how
that man-
he has that level.
I feel like that level of trolling, he's kind of always been doing it though, like for his career. George Bush don't like black people.
Everybody
all that type
is
of shit.
held
That still fall under
accountable
that
for
same-
what they do. I don't care what level you at, bro. Everybody.
Well, listen,
Yeah, you
well,
held
okay,
accountable.
but let me ask
So
you
what
Is
are
he
you
this.
gonna
trying to hold
stick?
him
Like,
accountable for with this recent uproar?
No, it's not the recent uproar.
Bro.
Okay, hold on.
What's the count? I want to know
What's the
what
accountability
what
you looking
accountability.
White Lives Matter on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I ain't with that.
Okay,
I'm
what's
not
wrong with that?
one.
What's
wrong with that?
I'm not with that one.
It's a slap in the face to Black Lives
Really, it is.
It
All
is.
right.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, because name me
if lives matter on a white person, a slap in the face to white people.
name me a time in history.
It would look like it a little bit.
Name me a time in
Depending on
history
who's
when
standing
white
with you.
lives haven't mattered.
No.
A time in history and white life.
When
well,
white lives
yeah,
haven't
yeah,
mattered.
we could go back.
We'd have
But
to
we
go
would have to
where?
go back.
I see where you. I see where
That-
We would have to
That's
go
what
back
I was
to
trained.
where
It's the H.
where
It's
they
the H
said the
word.
dark ages existed. That was really the black ages. You dig what I'm saying? So
Name me
when
a
it-
time when white lives didn't matter.
But why does
But-
why does the shirt define? Why does that shirt?
Because the statement alone
Yeah, bro.
is made to be contradictory to the one that's already out.
So
No,
hold on.
no.
I don't like the fact
I
that
can't
he
agree
can.
with
I
that.
just don't like this. You could say, all right, if you saying white lives matter, right?
Uh-huh.
These the same motherfuckers that took away your deal. And when it met, or when you going through it with your wife and stuff like that, that's when you playing that race card.
But understand,
I
it's the same motherfuckers who, when he walks out on stage and he looks into that
for
audience,
sure, definitely.
What you think he's seeing?
Nah, you absolutely right about
you
that.
think it's nothing but black people in there?
100. I think any superstar on his level, majority of people in the crowd ain't black.
Right. And hip hop is playing its part to eradicate, or at least to level off the playing field when it comes to racism.
I
That's
just don't
a
like
lot
when
of-
he
that's all
pick
we
and
saying.
chooses with it.
That's
Like,
not
when
what
he-
he's
No.
I don't
But
like
listen,
when he
a
pick
lot
and
of these
chooses what he
politicians,
uses.
a lot of these politicians,
Listen,
whether,
we can't
the white
judge-
or whatever
listen,
race they are,
What
they grew up.
he do?
Right. But these politicians who come up and they say, I support the hip hop culture, I this, that, and third, they grew up as fans of rappers.
Sure.
And that allowed them to not be stared into the realms of forget all black people, niggas ain't shit, all that. They didn't follow that because they appreciated the art or this art form that they enjoyed at these concerts. So when Kanye walks out on the stage, he sees all these white people.
Yeah.
What is to tell him, yo, don't wear this White Lives Matter shirt? What's supposed to tell him? Tell him like, yo, you can't support white lives. You gotta support
You know what it
only
is?
black
It's
lives.
kind of a lot of it's if he would have did it without saying shit like slavery was a choice before that and things of that nature.
Well, let's not get into this argument because
I'm
I'm
just
gonna be one of
saying
the
it's a
people
lot
you
that led
argue
up
with.
to it.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna be one of the people
I'm
you
just
argue
saying
with.
it's a lot that led up to. So when you say something like that, it's like this nigga here.
Yeah, but how do we forget George Bush doesn't care about white people?
That's
black people.
why I'm used to the trolling already. Because to a certain
But we
extent.
But we jumped on his side, and when he said that,
We did.
We jumped on his side,
We
right?
jumped on his side, right?
Does it look accurate?
Nobody else said it, right?
Nobody
No.
else said
How
it.
many
but
other black
he
entertainers
put
was on that-
himself
on
out
that
there
live
and say
stream?
It
that.
looked accurate. But
How
we're
many
talking
other
about
black-
two completely different Kanye West?
But no,
Like,
no.
Jesus
But
Christ,
who's
there
creating
was
the
back
difference?
then?
No, he wasn't. Nah, he
But
wasn't.
who's creating the difference?
But him. No, but
He's creating the difference.
Hold on, but like I just said earlier, when Elon Musk went against the Bob Iger guy at Disney, he told him go fuck himself. And guess what happened when he said that? All the people that follow Elon Musk started leaving, leaving the Disney the app. They started saying, "I ain't doing this no more. We ain't riding with him. We ride with Elon Musk because he went against the higher ups." Kanye said about Bob Iger and the Jews and everything, and what happened?
Nah, and I agree with you. on that.
Wait. You know what happened? They knew. The Jews knew already that his whole people going to go against him.
But bro, you
And
did
what
that
happened?
yourself because
We
in the
didn't back
same
him.
breath.
Hold on. We didn't back him.
No, I'm gonna tell you
Hold
why.
on.
Because you
Hold on.
talked about Sean Bell and that
I
same
said-
mother. And that,
Did I
no,
say-
I mean not Sean Bell.
They
what's his name?
attacked. But listen, he went
not
against.
Was it
He said, hold on.
George Floyd. He in the same breath. You talked about the Jews. You talked about George Floyd, and you said the niggas, the cop's knee wasn't on his neck like that. Same breath. How the fuck is we gonna back you, my man?
That's true. That's a good.
I give you that.
Nigga want to throw rocks at the at the Jews and then want us to stand with them, but then a man is dead, bro. Right. A black man is dead, and you said this white cop knee wasn't on his neck like that. How the fuck is we about to stand with you? That means we couldn't condone you saying that shit.
But accountability at its finest.
But you're saying this accountability that you're telling him to have. Why didn't anybody hunt down the documentary that was saying that that's not what killed him?
Let me. Okay.
Why didn't we attack that?
But let me.
Because that's exactly what he watched.
I agree.
Why he said that. Right?
Let me do this. Because we can go back and split hairs all day. Let me do this.
Indeed.
There's right and wrong in all of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here condemning anybody because I'm in no place to judge. Calling out stupidity when I see it, that's me personal. Hey, that looks stupid to me. I'm going to say that looks stupid. However, does that mean I'm absolutely right? Nah. Have I ever had $1 billion and walked in that dude's shoes? Nah. I still got my mother. I lost my father, but I didn't go through what he went through.
Yeah.
Not like that, not in the public eye. When I lost my father, nobody knew who I was. What difference does it make? You dig what I mean? I dealt with that on my own. I didn't deal with it the way he dealt with it. I don't know that man. I don't know his life. All I can do is observe.
Yeah.
Make observations on what I see. Is he 100% evil? Nah. Do I agree with everything he does? Fuck no. But I'm also not going in that same spirit. I'm not going to be the guy who does not say, I disagree with that.
Yeah.
That sounded corny. That sounded stupid. That sounded wild.
I'll be understanding what he says sometimes. I think it'd be the approach sometimes.
He does have a point with tons of shit.
No, but his point is valid. All I'm saying is, I think we nitpick a little too much on certain shit instead of saying, you know what? I'm gonna hold back on nitpicking on this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ride along with the ride, long as the ride is secure.
Right.
Like him going against the Jews. If we would have been behind him going against them, even with Kyrie Irving, and we would all ride with the cause and did the shutdown.
Yeah.
So we not buying nothing outside of black for a whole month. That's more of a point and a strong togetherness than anything.
Right.
So remember Houston during the pandemic? You know what killed COVID? That Houston rally that rally had in Houston. You know why? Because they had 70,000 people in the pandemic when they said that COVID was such a destructive disease that we couldn't even be next to each other. But 70,000 white and black people was standing in Houston. It was like a Million Man March. And you know what the news had to do? All the news media had to sit back and say, COVID might not be as strong as COVID might not be as more dangerous as everybody's saying it is.
Contagious.
Because 70,000 people was together.
And those marches was proving it.
Exactly.
Now I gotta ask you a question. No, I gotta ask you a question. All right, you standing in the middle of that march.
I'm not standing in the middle
of that march. I'm saying. Hypothetically.
I'll zoom that shit.
Hypothetically, you're standing in the middle of that march.
I'm leaving.
Because I've been to a couple of those marches, and there's white people, there's Indian people, there's you name it. Chinese people, they're there. They're all
they're going for the cause.
They're all standing for this cause. Okay, Black Lives Matter. We are all screaming the same thing in unison to get to put an end to this injustice, right? As you're standing there around these other races who are screaming at their lungs, at times louder than you are, how can you feel like putting on the White Lives Matter shirt was gonna be so detrimental to how black people viewed you?
Okay. How can I feel that putting on that shirt is going to be detrimental?
Right.
Okay.
Again, keep in mind what I just said.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Like, fuck that. Like, there's a bunch of people out here. They're all riding. Everything's all good. If you really believe that Black Lives Matter, first of all, if you believe all lives matter, you wouldn't have a problem with people saying Black Lives Matter. If you believe that Black Lives Matter, why do you...
That's real shit right there. I ain't gonna lie, that was a bar. That just hit me in it. Almost, you know what I mean?
I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Second of all, why do you need to come up with another... What's your point in this counter slogan? Because it was Blue Lives Matter before that. What's your point? And you're doing it with Candace Owens, who at that time was as anti-black as it gets.
That shirt was not with Candace Owens.
Yes, yo, she was wearing it with him. You wildin'. It was him and her.
She's wearing the same shirt.
She was involved.
Are they both Christians?
Well, how the fuck would I know?
Are they both Christians?
I don't know what she do.
We
know Kanye is Christian, right?
Yeah, so she is too.
All right, Pope John Paul.
Sure.
Pope John Paul was on the front of that shirt. Did anybody ever question, yo, what's on the front of this shirt? They just saw a little piece of the back.
What
said,
difference?
I wound up realizing what Kanye was
okay, so why not stand face in front and show that part of the shirt? Why is the White Lives Matter the part of the shirt?
Because that's what the
How do you figure?
Yo,
people got that picture.
Yeah.
You think he was covering the front? You think he was hiding it from people?
I think he
or
put
did
it
someone
on.
take that picture and say, oh, the blacks are going to go
I think he
crazy.
put it on. I think he put it on.
Why does he have it on?
I'm saying Kanye said
No.
You're assuming to know the thought pattern.
It wasn't,
I didn't say nothing about the thought pattern. I said he put the shirt on.
No, it wasn't that he put
They can't put out what you don't.
Again,
the picture wasn't what he put it on. The picture was, the picture is what he posted was somebody else with the shirt on.
No, it's him with the shirt on.
Where he had the shirt on?
It was him and Candace Owens,
bro. He had the shirt on.
In the front.
But nobody showed the front. Nobody showed the front of the shirt.
His point of doing it is because he said that somebody that's not black created Black Lives Matter and made money off of it. So he decided to make a White Lives Matter shirt and make money off of them. Trolling still, but the approach rubbed feathers the wrong way. I will get it, but the approach, that's what it be. I'm
not co-signing that reason because that's not the reason that I heard. The reason that I heard, of course, Kanye's Christian. And I wouldn't say he looks up to Pope John Paul and the things that he was able to achieve or the truths that he spoke when he spoke out about all the molestation and all the shit that was going on within the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
He had that man on the front of the shirt, and that's what was on the back. If you're a Christian or you're Kanye West, it makes sense to you.
No,
it makes sense to you. Now, does it mean but does it mean that all of a sudden you don't stand with black people?
No, I don't think he don't stand with black people. I think he does stand with us. I think it'd be his approach on some of his shit. You feel me? That's that. That's all.
What did the old man say? Charles, what's the nigga name that was on the Cam show? He said, why should y'all judge me for my approach? Certain times, that approach on me.
I'm judging you off the approach because this is what you're giving us. This is what you're giving to the people. You know what I'm saying?
The approach, sometimes that approach don't really matter, bro.
The approach does matter, bro. I'm gonna judge you off this approach. If you said I know what Kanye meant by slavery was the choice. But it's the approach. Charles White
said what? He said, when I was approaching, talking about kids and helping kids in the beginning, no one was trying to listen to when I was saying it. But when I started talking, Charleston White, when he was saying he was on Cam's show, when he was on Cam's show, he said, no one cared about my approach. No one cared about my delivery. When I was sitting there helping kids, telling kids do this, do that, and I was saying it in a nice manner, and I was saying it in a proper manner, no one cared. But when I started talking ignorant and started talking shit, everybody cared.
Yeah, but to what expense?
No, but to
what expense? Because now the message that you was trying to convey in the beginning, you still got to do the same shit that you didn't want to get. So look, listen. You telling you disrespecting niggas' families, you disrespecting niggas. Oh, listen, you disrespecting niggas' families, and you ready to fake like you're going to war for this. Right. What is that gonna do versus what your initial approach is? What are you gonna get?
When some of the young niggas can say, I'm smoking on, like, I'm gonna go with his.
I never said it's right for them. No. You judging niggas that's in their teenage years.
Not saying it's right.
It's about what garners attention.
Yes, exactly. That's all it's about. It's the attention part of it. He said that these kids can say, I'm smoking on tube. Talking about,
but it's the approach, bro. The approach. That's what I'm saying, bro.
But y'all the kids can say.
If I never seen that nigga ever. Listen, if I never seen that nigga ever, and this is my first time watching him, and I see that approach, you could rub me off the role to the point where I don't even know what your initial approach is. And
when you say that approach, you're talking about him saying slavery is a choice, right?
No, I mean, like, yeah, or a few of his other approaches that he tried
Charles,
to do.
Charles.
No, I mean, I'm not even talking about that nigga. I'm going back to Kanye West.
All right.
So when Sexy Red can say booty hole, when Sexy Red can say my booty hole and this and that, that's not bad for the
Bro, what are we talking about? I never said, I'm not
that's
talking
the
about
approach.
No, Pop, you just saying anything right now.
Honestly, you pick out a conscious female rapper.
Yeah, go ahead.
And you take Sexy Red.
Yeah.
And all the crazy shit and crazy songs and the things that she rapped on, all the ratchet shit. She has more of a voice to the kids or to the younger females than any other.
This is where the young boy old head come in, kick in. This is where I come in. I respect that.
So when
Kim back in the days was telling people she can make a Sprite can disappear in her mouth, and that's who niggas was growing up listening to beforehand.
I'm not saying that was right either.
Unfortunately,
I'm just saying.
Unfortunately, we are discovering that the internet has created hacks, and everyone who uses it, everyone who pays attention to social media, there are hacks. You go to your Discover page, you won't see nothing but ass and maybe boxing or whatever. It's the most primal shit ever. Yeah. So it's exposing within us. We have life hacks. Yeah. Here are the life hacks. You're going to be attracted to shit that's sexual. You're going to be attracted to, certain things that they're exploiting.
Right.
So when he comes along and he exploits it and then tries to give you a message, people will judge him for it, but it gets out further than the person who's over here screaming the message the whole time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I get that.
Meanwhile, Lauryn Hill outdid all of them.
Yeah.
It's possible to do that.
That's what I feel.
It's possible.
It might be a little tougher. You might got to take the steps.
Yeah,
but it's possible to do that.
But the way take those steps.
Some niggas see those steps and be like,
don't think there wasn't some
that elevator looking real good right now.
But there wasn't some shit around that.
In this era, though.
We paid a lot of attention to Lauryn Hill and her project.
And that was a different era.
Because of what was happening with the Fuji.
But we just got finished talking about Lil Kim. You just brought Lil Kim up.
Different era.
So that was her era. Lauryn Hill was right after that.
I'm trying to figure out. You're right. You're absolutely right. She sold more records than Lil Kim.
No,
right.
I didn't even talk. I'm not even talking sales.
No, but I'm just saying. Sales means that people
I'm just
listening.
saying when they speak on female rappers, you get your rare hip hop mindsets where they say Lauryn Hill, but that's not the first person the average head may think of. They gonna think of Lil Kim, and Lauryn Hill definitely so, and Lauryn Hill's stats is up there.
Yes.
But that's not the first person they think of. They would think of Lil Kim.
I just said the approach can be manipulated.
Anything negative gets more attention than something positive.
You know that. That's part of life.
However, 2024, I want the fans the listeners to also take accountability in that. We ain't about to just say, we ain't about to just say, yo, they pushing this narrative. No, they pushing what we like. If we don't like that shit and it stops making money, they won't sell it no more.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
So, but we keep going past every year. We keep saying that shit. We keep not holding the fans accountable for liking the shit. If we don't like McDonald's no more, they won't sell it.
I think everyone just needs to admit
that we like it a little bit.
We like that.
We do. We do. We do.
I like the sister say.
And I like the
ratchet. Right. But I do like a little balance.
Right.
I like balance too.
Yeah.
I like a little balance.
If it's a little balance, then it's not balanced.
No, it's balanced. It's enough.
If it's a lot, it's a little balance. It's not balanced.
A little bit of something is better than nothing.
So SNS, when the balance, what was the balance back when Tribe, Jungle Brothers, and those groups of core black culture music
was out?
What was the balance? Answer your own question.
What was the balance? What was the balance?
Because I think it was more rappers than
I didn't
just
answer
them
my
at
own
the
question.
time.
I'm asking him because he was around at that time.
Balance?
No.
What was the balance?
I'm about all the time.
You bring up Tribe, Jungle.
I'm in all eras.
No, that's not what I'm saying, man.
I hear what he's saying. He's saying what was the counter?
If you got Lauryn Hill, you got Sexy Red, right? Or you got Sexy Red, you got Rhapsody. For instance, right? Rhapsody, the conscious. Who was the balance at that time against the Tribes, the Jungle Brothers?
Like who would be the
Onyx?
You talking about for females or just men?
For females.
Oh, for females. Shit, wouldn't it be Salt and Pepper?
Salt and Pepper's more.
Their song is called Push It. What is that about?
Mama Dear.
Then they said, they talked about
what a man, what a mighty good man. I'm just naming the things that I didn't hear other females talk about until then.
But that was
MC Lyne, Queen Latifah wasn't talking about that type of shit.
But what a man.
No. MC Light said she needed a roughneck. She the reason why these girls love her niggas. You know what I'm saying?
No, MC Light got some other shit. Bro,
Still with balance.
Did anybody get a win that there's a track from a while ago where
MC Light, yeah, I heard. I posted that.
I want to make sure that this wasn't some AI generated.
No, I can't. No.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
looked it up.
I
looked it up. I seen it on. I'm gonna look it up right now.
No,
Hold on.
I'm talking about her talking about how she likes boys that's 17 years old and they be putting up a fight and she be.
Yeah.
I had a huge argument in my crib with my girl because she was like, "Oh, you know, there was a chick listening to the lyrics, and she was reacting, and she was like, a poem."
I hope that.
I was like, "Nigga,
Light.
if my son is 17, could smash MC Light, I'm gonna high five that nigga. I'm not looking at it
That's
like
how we are as men, but you know, like
that's how we are as men. But she's like, what are you talking about?
the mother not jagging that.
That's a little sick, yo.
But 10% this wasn't crazy?
Huh?
10% this wasn't crazy?
10% this?
Yeah, when she did 10% this.
What'd she say?
Well, she was going crazy. She was as a diss record. That was her first diss record.
No, I'm talking about the record where she was talking about like 17-year-old boys.
How old was she then? Around
She probably was young.
How old was MC Light when she came out?
No, my nigga, she was rapping that shit like.
She came out, she was a teenager.
No.
She came
but
out,
this
she was a
song,
teenager.
she was not rapping from a teenager perspective.
Is this before Light is
talking about
or
I
after?
need to hear the song.
She was talking about molding these young
you gonna
boys.
have to-
Hold on.
on.
The song is called Boys, and it really exists.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this really exists, and
How
fans
old was
rush.
she?
Yeah, nah, we gotta
was
follow
he?
that
I
age.
don't-
Oh, so it's a real song.
It's a real
called
song.
Boys.
It came out. No one said shit about it. You want to know why?
That age matter though.
What year
if
was
she
it?
was 17, 16, then it's different.
Yeah.
If she 20,
Anything in the
30,
teens.
She was 21 years old at the time.
She a rapo.
21, 17.
What year was it? Whoa. What
If
year
she
was it?
21, she a rapo.
What year was it?
1991.
19.
The year matter?
Bro,
was a
yeah,
teen.
it does. It matters.
Nah,
because we had a oh no, don't play it. You fucking get the audio.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I could read it if y'all.
Yeah.
No, I just heard the all you said. That's all I had to hear.
Read the lyrics.
Hold on, I gotta get the lyrics. I was gonna read an article about it, but
We went from Kanye to Light. This what y'all doing? This how
No,
y'all
but
tonight?
it still comes back to what Kanye does. Yes, accountability sometimes can be handled, but
You acting like we look at bro as evil.
but y'all not understanding.
When
y'all
he
wanna
says
attack
slavery is a
every
choice,
little-
we still go by that
No,
boy easy.
because everybody attacks every little
We don't not
thing.
like him that much.
Instead of saying, you know what?
No, we
let's
don't.
ride with
That's not fair.
Let's ride with him.
Right.
Let's ride with him when he's going against the bigger structure.
We can't if he's disrespecting
No,
us in the
nigga,
same.
ride with him.
No, but I'll say
You'll
this.
be there. It's a lonely walk.
I feel like we're the most vocal against our own because when
I agree, and that's
Say it
part I
again.
don't like.
when someone
I
of another
agree.
race
Yeah.
is doing something disturbing,
Yeah,
there's not many people jumping up to blast that
Yeah,
person. They
I
kind of
agree.
let the press handle it.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
We're the ones who
100%.
go and we get the
I
pitchforks
agree.
and we hunt our own down.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I'm
part
saying?
is whack.
And that is
because
crazy.
We don't give niggas the
We'll
benefit
hold our own
of the
self
doubt
down, but
either.
Zimmerman
Like,
still
niggas
walking.
And that's what he said. But that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
Give him
niggas
the
don't give
benefit
niggas
of the
better-
doubt.
That's risky. That's riskier for us to do than it is for other people to do. It's way riskier.
So let me ask you. So if we roll with Kanye and we shut down the economic system for a month, that's risky? I'm asking a question.
You really want the answer?
Yeah.
The answer is yes. Because a lot of us are living hand to mouth, check to check.
So then we
you gonna let me finish
No, listen,
it now?
because he
I just asked you if you want the answer.
I peeped that. Finish that. Finish your food.
A lot of us don't have it like that
Mm-hmm.
to even take those kind of chances.
All
You
right,
asking,
I got
wait,
the
no,
lyrics.
hold on,
I
champ.
got the I know, but I got the lyrics.
You
I'm
asking
ready.
people to take a risk
I'm
that
ready.
you as a billionaire
Yeah.
can take, and me, maybe I'm good for a couple of days, maybe I'm good for a couple of weeks, but everybody ain't got it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you sitting here asking them to take
This
a risk
shit is
that
crazy.
in that position, I'm not sure you would take. So it's a little rough.
But
It's-
what
Wait.
defining the risk? All I said was shut down the economic by buying black.
You didn't finish that. You didn't say
No,
buy
but
it
that's
back.
what he was saying.
I said that in the beginning. I said it in the beginning.
Okay. Now,
with that.
But here comes the counterpart to that. That sounds great. Dr. Claude Anderson been talking about black-based economics forever, black neighborhoods, the lack thereof. We've talked about it in here tons of times.
Right.
Tons of times.
Right.
Completely with it, right? Here's something that black people do. I'm still kind of like this one. You want me to support black-owned businesses.
Wicked, bro.
Your partners are Adidas, Balenciaga, you was a Louis Vuitton Don. Which black-owned business did you big up? When did I see you rock like that?
Hold on.
Let me finish. Let me finish it.
Hold on. Let it rock.
I mean, the shoes say Yeezy. I just want you to know the shoes do say Yeezy.
As ill as you are, as much as you galvanize the popular people, you could have said one word about FUBU and set that shit on fire. You could have said something about April Walker and Walkaway and turned that bitch around. You could have, if you'd have came out with your own shoe, you didn't even have to fuck with Adidas. And I'm not mad at Adidas. You could have did your own shit and we'd have rocked. Fucking Sway told you years ago to get it popping on your own.
But he wasn't financial. He wasn't financially.
But you are now.
But now.
So when niggas who ain't financially where you at, we don't see that.
If you listen to the rant,
we don't see that. That sounds like rich nigga problems for me.
Hold on. You say Yeezys are always going to sell. I'm going to make sure it sell. Adidas knows that. That now Yeezy's going to sell. They don't need it. They don't need them niggas no more.
Who don't need who no more?
Now you don't need them. Now you don't need them for you to sell them.
I just want to ask you this question.
Yeah, I agree.
We're talking about somebody who's actually built the school, right? Actually has a curriculum that is developing the young minds of tomorrow.
I know this is going.
Putting them on another level.
I know this is going.
Right? We're talking about Adidas, Nike, the biggest brands. Okay. Just looking at it from a business perspective, it's the smartest move.
Which one?
It's to pair.
I'm not.
I agree.
To partner.
I'm not
to partner. Not to. I'm selling all my ideas and you take my name off of it. And that's not what he did.
I'm not anti that.
He partnered.
I'm not anti
The
that.
shoes are called Yeezys.
Yeah.
Yeezy is the black guy who designed the shoe, correct?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So now he has the marketing dollars of Nike, the marketing dollars of Adidas behind him, which makes him a bigger brand, which makes the brand more respectable. With or without them, it's now a brand that's on that level.
Okay, so what's
if
the
he'd
question?
have said FUBU, no offense.
No, I get what you're saying. We got to be
No
realistic.
offense.
No. Stop. Let him answer the question.
But that's not what we rocking today, right? That's not like you didn't. This ain't FUBU, right?
No, it's Walkaway.
No, okay, right. This is Walkaway.
So with these,
right? Cool.
So with the socks.
But not FUBU. It's not FUBU.
No, my
Walkaway.
FUBU suits in the closet.
Okay, cool. It's Walkaway. But if you want your brand up here, like, bro, why would I do that and then become a black brand when I could be a universal brand?
I agree with that.
Which in a sense is a reflection of the people who support me. Universally, I'm supported. I go to Paris, it's millions of white people jumping up and down.
It comes with a cost though.
Like, what's the question?
Like at some point, we gotta realize, like, you want to eradicate racism, eradicate color.
Yeah.
Eradicate color.
Yeah.
Stop seeing it.
It comes
I know that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. I know that's hard.
No, it's not.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Don't do that. You don't want to do that.
Because you know what would do that? You know what? You don't want to do that? Okay.
I'm agreeing with the Brooklyn nigga.
During COVID,
you don't want to do that.
It's real shit. It's during COVID. We had a common enemy. People coming together, people helping each other and doing shit. Okay, all right, cool. If aliens fucking invaded tomorrow, it wouldn't be no, yo, you white, stay over there, or you black, stay over there. It'd be like humans versus the aliens. Yeah. We're all in this together. Yeah. So the only way that you can truly like get rid of that shit, bro, is to eliminate the fucking color.
But that mindset comes with like that's bigger than Kanye. That mindset come with like us type shit. You feel me? Like where
It comes with everyone.
Yeah, like,
I see it every week in football.
I only say us because we be so on the fence
How do you
to
see it in
trust
football?
another
Football
race.
is super racist.
How do you see it in football?
We'll have white
soccer.
allies and we think and we'll have niggas
How
that
do you
really
see it
think
in
like black
soccer?
people
Listen.
think they gotta be up to something. They
I was
like
at-
really see our vision and
I was
really
at
want
the
to help
Jet
us.
game.
Meanwhile,
But we so
cheer for the
on the
Patriots.
fence.
Meanwhile, most
wanna
of the double crossing and the betrayal is going to
Be
come.
our own.
But it's going to come from the people who are in a position where they feel like that's necessary.
Which
You dig what I'm saying?
Which is why when black people do something against black people go with them harder. You just answered your own question. That's
Yeah.
why we do it that way.
Yeah.
That's why we get at them.
What
like
was
that.
my question,
Number
man?
one. Say it again.
What
No,
was my
his,
question?
not you. Him. That's what he said. What I feel like black people, we hunt our own down. That's why. That's because we got a lot more to risk, and we know what it is to do that. To
And
your
we
own
feel like
people.
as black people,
that's not
nigga,
it.
you know
Hurt
that.
everybody.
No, and
everybody.
okay. Now, with that said, let's get around to the thing you just got finished saying. Eliminate color. Sounds great. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Your enemy don't think like that.
Facts.
No, my enemy doesn't. However, my enemy can't do shit about that.
Shit.
My enemy
I don't
is
think
pissed.
so.
Hold on.
I think it's strength in
My
numbers. I think if we
my
do come
enemy-
together,
hold on.
it'd be hard for them.
My enemy sought out to eat off of my culture,
Yeah.
but ended up exposing our art to his children. Now his children don't think like him.
And now we see our real worth by
You dig what I'm
because you as the boss or whatever corporation you work for, you might look at us as this, but
Yeah.
your son and daughter look at us damn near bigger than you.
Yeah,
And the
fact.
second-
God,
the
goddamn
second-
niggers in the
Your son don't want to dress like you. He want to dress like Kanye
Then
West.
when they go in the house and their son come
Yeah.
downstairs, he got on
He
a
got
fucking
Yeezys, all
NWA
sorts of
joint
shit.
A
and a
bigger
Raiders
hoodie.
hat.
A bigger hoodie.
Sounds
You feel what I'm
great.
saying?
A little
Sounds
neck.
great.
He ain't trying to dress like he going to Yale. He trying to dress like he going up down the block.
Sounds
Exactly.
great. Sounds
Yeah.
great.
He got Yeezys on.
Sounds great.
He got Yeezys
I love him. Get
on.
3 pairs. Sounds great. We're all sounds great. Sounds great. When he grows up and he's in charge, come holler at me. Right now, his father's still running shit. Right now, his mom's is still running shit.
But not, no.
Let me finish.
You know why they ain't tight?
Let me finish.
Because he got on Adidas right now. We're in Adidas right now.
I got stock.
What is he talking about?
I got stock in the deal.
Where are the football walkers? We're there.
Hold on, let me say something to that though. I ain't gonna lie though. My big problem with the whole
No.
we need to support our
finish
oil.
this. Let's finish this. Let's finish this. He's a walkaway.
So
He's a walkaway.
those are still Adidas.
These are walkaway.
Those are still Adidas.
I don't own stock in none of this, but I'm supporting.
But
I own stock in this.
You've been cute. You,
I've had stock in this since
you
2010.
came up with Keisha Walker. You came up with Miss Walker.
Oh no!
So that
When
money
I came
dreams,
up, I
bro.
couldn't afford this shit.
But you came up with her.
What we
In
talking
the game.
about?
We all
Yeah.
did.
What we
But
talking
it's still
What we
supporting. That don't mean
Support.
I'm not supposed to do shit, but say black and die. I don't owe her nothing. I'm supporting out of the
Because
kindness
I
of my heart.
really want to.
Yeah,
Right.
Because first of all, her shit is fire. Second of all, she looked like
I'm
her.
glad you just said that. Your first initial reason
her shit
was
is
because
fire.
your shit is fire. I want this the camera here.
So Sean John was a
2024, I don't want you niggas to start trying to use the black support black as your sales pitch for me to buy that low quality
Make some
bullshit.
fire
You
shit.
feel me?
So Sean John
That shit better be fire. You say, yo, you
So
spend the
fuck
money
that
on
nigga.
Gucci.
I'm tired of niggas
So Sean
telling
John
Spend
that
this
fire
$500
stuff?
on this Gucci shirt. I can wash this shit 10 times. It's gonna feel the same way. I wash your Gildan tee. That shit done after the first shit. Niggas.
I'm buying sweatsuits and they got balls
Yeah, you
all down the side of
This is
that
why
shit.
I buy this. And
How
I
many
buy
of these
it.
I gotta buy to stay fly?
Yeah, you blowing mine.
Meanwhile, this nigga Mav just grabbed a whole handful of denim right here. Shit don't even wrinkle.
Well, guess
But
what?
that's somebody that
guess
really
what?
took the
That's
time
cool.
and their money into spending on
But you
quality.
like your shit
But
like
you
this,
know
bro.
us,
Shit don't even
You
wrinkle.
like us
your
as
shit like
people,
this.
niggas be trying to
You
get
guys,
that.
you guys
rich
are of
quick.
size. I am a fat guy.
Nigga, I'm gonna put my logo
Polo
on the
makes my
championship
size.
tee.
So
On the
guess what?
champion tee.
Oh no,
And
but
selling shit.
hold on.
This ain't
I'm
even
not
my real t-shirt,
I'm
by
not
the
making
way.
any reasons for why you shouldn't do what you do. But when we start talking about black on black economics and supporting black business,
Yeah.
I walk it like I talk it.
Oh, you always do.
I'm not out here. I'm not out here doing.
I'm just not jacking to get
But I don't need applause to do it. My father said you never have to thank me for doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't need applause to do it, but we talking here and we making points, right?
Right.
I see how I see how everybody get down. I'm not mad at none of it. But when somebody call you on it, the best thing to do is say, yeah, you know what, you're right. But this is what I do. If I tell him, stop smoking them Black and Miles because you're an MC, you about to go on tour, you don't need to be doing that shit. This is what he does. I'm going to talk about it, that's what he does. All right, so we cool.
He shits out on stage.
However, when the time comes and somebody calls you on your shit, I would love for it to be, we don't see color. Although I really love being Black.
No, I'm
not going to hold you.
Don't get me wrong. I love it too.
I dig seeing color because I like being Black. And I can appreciate what you are, whether you're Black or not. I can appreciate whatever it is you bring to the table.
But we got to get to the point where it is, because I like mac and cheese, it don't mean that I hate apple pie.
Right, bro.
We gotta get to that point.
But the apple pie can't stand you. That's the issue.
But it's not all of the apple pies.
I think it's all the apple pies.
It's not all the apple pies.
We are not out attacking. We are not out.
I know the analogy is a little crazy.
No, but we here now. We here now.
Right.
Apple pie, bean pie, whatever kind of pie you go through. You know what I'm saying? But
I wanted you to get
we don't have a history. We don't have.
Yeah, he got to read the lyrics.
Y'all got the MC
Some lyrics was heinous. I read them myself just now.
I hear that.
Read it.
This is crazy.
Oh my God.
I'm too old. What she said, I'm too old.
He turned the sun off like
You said she was how old?
Yo, she said I'm too old. She was 21 at this time.
Oh yeah.
She said I'm too old. What's with that crap? Come on now, brother. Age is just a number. Anyway, what matters is your state of mind, and if you give me some time, I'll make your heart all mine. I don't like pushing, I don't like rushing, but most of all, I don't like fussing. So come on now, sweetie, why don't you stop fronting? Besides, older folks come equipped for good loving. Ooh. Are you really serious? Age really matters? I thought telling you this, you would be flattered. Well, I guess I was wrong because you still ain't with it. Oh well, forget it. But don't dare touch me, you said you wasn't with it. You waited too long now, light is not having it. I could have showed you things, taught you how to explore. My question is, what are you too young for? I could have shown you things that you never seen before, took you all around on my wild world tour. But you too young.
Spicy.
But you too young to have fun. Oh, well, I'm done. She said, it may sound nasty, it may sound mean, but I'm into little boys that are about 17. Wow. I don't know why, but they put up a fight and hot damn, that excites the MC Light.
Do you consider that?
Because I love a young buck that give a firm fuck.
She spoke like a real cougar.
But once in a while, they become love struck.
21, 17, 4 years.
She said, but once in a while, they become love struck. But that's okay, though, because I can handle them.
In 91 back then, when you know.
Let's
but we all built on exploitation. We all built on exploitation film. And we know, but
we
still like it.
We still have to acknowledge.
No, the magnified glass is bigger now than it was back then.
Much bigger.
There's a lot of Me Too's and shit like that going on.
Because they utilize it to attack mostly Black men.
Yes,
or
indeed.
They use it for
prominent.
Am I bugging? Did women not pride themselves on having like one of them older niggas pick them up from school type shit in the whip and shit like that? Am I bugging?
That's why I said you got to take it in context. This is 91, back in the days where high school chicks fucked with dudes who had cars.
They wasn't going to school. They waiting for you when you get
older guy told me in Chicago.
But it was never legal.
No, but nobody said shit.
You know the older guy told me in Chicago.
Unless he was in Nevada.
He said, yo, she said Kanye West, he said R. Kelly, people always forgetting, this is an older man. This is like he about 60. He was like, yo, you keep forgetting when R. Kelly was brought up. He was brought up in a house filled with people who did nothing but pimp in the street.
I don't give a fuck if he was brought up with human traffickers.
No, listen.
You a sick man.
Son, listen.
No. Listen what I'm saying.
Son, listen.
Where it comes from.
You got to get to the root of the problem.
He was brought up in a household of pimps with having 17, 16-year-olds was a thing of life. And if you know anything about the 70s, the time of growing up in the 70s, because I was born in the 70s, but I know I watched my uncles on the street pimping. They come in the house with a young boy, I'm 5, and I'm watching them come in the house with all older guys back then. That's what they was doing.
So hold on, wait.
Now, we're not saying it's right.
I'm not saying I'm condoning it. I'm not condoning that at all.
Any of that.
I'm not condoning that at all, but it's, people always say a person's reaction comes from his upbringing.
But you got to remember also, he was molested.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Your upbringing.
His sister.
You say your upbringing. So, you know, it's the upbringing. So his mind state was probably just...
And that became normal to him.
Was okay.
The young girls that he's seeking out are the same age
like
that
his
sister was.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Like, some people...
So it's normal to him.
But what about your homies? They not telling you, dog, this ain't it.
No, but that's the problem. That's the problem. I'm never condoning what he does.
Because if MC like talking like this, I can only imagine the women R. Kelly's age.
But we're talking about 21 to 17, right? Okay.
4 years.
Now this, if it's a 21-year-old
and
teacher.
in the 90s, early 90s.
But if it's a 21-year-old teacher
environment.
in a high school, she's going to jail.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, if they would, I'm saying if girls is got that much, if they feel like they got that much stamina to go run around with the young boys, I feel like, Kels, why you not trying to go at these?
Let me say 2 things. One, Light was talking like a dude.
She was.
Yes.
That's the G that dudes kick to little chicks back then.
Definitely.
He's talking like a dude. That's number one.
Right.
That's strictly role reversal. Number 2, you have to take it into context. The 90s was different. You know, with that said, you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
We don't know. We know.
That's why I said about
more now.
his
learn when you get older.
That's what I'm saying about his homies. I won't.
And to clarify something, in Georgie Porgy, Georgie was older than her.
Yeah, was older than her. Exactly.
So she role reversed it.
Yeah.
Right.
She role reversed
Which
it
was
later
probably,
on.
which I don't know, because we haven't talked to her. MC Light, please pull up. We love the interview, but we don't know. But that was probably the point of that song.
So if she did 2 different ones, then I'm looking at, I'm going to chalk it up to being art and putting her mind in
being
it.
honest.
Which is how
We're just being honest. For
especially
most
when you
fathers,
consider the time.
Yeah.
You got we talk a lot of shit looking back on it.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like they know that, like they don't know the times is different.
Yeah, you have no idea what they was dealing
You got
with.
females. You got females and males that was brought up totally different.
There's certain shit you can't.
Brought up totally different.
I'm not saying everything.
Right.
I'm not saying everything.
Some of them, their mothers was out there on the street doing God knows what, and that's what they see.
As much as I'm a Biggie fan, there's a couple lines that I just.
I wasn't even gonna bring that up. I know word of my mother. I think he. I ask you all the time, don't I?
I'm not doing that.
Hey, bro,
I'm not even gonna say it.
I sat them down one time on the phone. I'm like, bro, what this bar meant right here? Like, what did y'all think it meant? I want to know how y'all perceived it.
I let it slide.
Yeah, like what was y'all?
I let it slide.
Yeah, what was y'all?
You look so good. I suck on you. Whoa.
He said a few. He said, niggas
you know what our education was, right?
You stick your dick.
The black exploitation film.
Nah, that's
what that
metaphoric.
mean?
That's metaphoric.
For just try me.
He say if you try me.
Yeah, but niggas said, but
some killer shit
gotta
going
say
on
that
over
though.
What about it's metaphoric? He's not telling you. Actually, he's not saying that.
Crazy.
What about he had tech niggas dripping out his butt cheeks?
Oh my God!
No, that's right up there with I got money out my ass. So
facts. He got money out the ass.
Who say that in this day and age?
They wasn't playing. No,
dripping out the cheeks sounds crazy.
Got tech niggas dripping out of
That's not that crazy. I got money out the ass.
Money out the ass is one thing.
That's one
Something
thing.
dripping out your shit.
So what? So
it's all around the anything dripping out your shit is crazy.
If you say
he can't even say that. Niggas press your luck in and they get a. Yo, he was saying a lot of shit.
I don't know what these bars meant, bro.
Yes, you do.
But decode these shits.
But at the
Yes,
time,
you do.
Again, okay, so when Mike Tyson was like
crazy shit, we were saying
shit. Nah, you don't even repeat that shit. Mike's like, I'll fuck you in your fucking ass.
Nah,
I'll make you love me. I'll make you love me. Yeah, right there.
But he's not saying I'll actually do it. He's saying I'll fuck you.
I'm chalking that up to the same bars as what my son DMX said. DMX said some stuff like Mike Tyson. So I'm not throwing, that's some, I'm just saying these heinous bars that Biggie was saying in the 90s, bro.
A lot of rappers were saying.
Nah, he ain't the only one. He's definitely not the only one. But if you go on YouTube and look at these compilations, he's always
a lot of your favorites said some crazy. So I just chalk it up as that was an error.
Jesus Christ.
That was the error.
Rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace,
Rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace, Biggie. I just want to know as a lyricist, what's that bar name is, y'all?
December 18th. Me and DMX, rest in peace to my brother. I did his wedding.
Oh, Jesus.
I was very happy. His
I just want to know what
favorite song is T.S. Monk.
You can't.
Say word.
Nigga, you sing. You ever say DMX?
Like, where were y'all when y'all heard this?
Niggas talking.
T.S. Monk is his favorite song.
Wow.
Can't Keep Your Hands to Myself. That's DMX's favorite song. He used to, when he was getting ready before he was gonna get married, he's in there. He put on the tie. Can't keep your hands to myself. I'm sitting here like, this guy really loved this record. and he was like, yo, Ash, you gonna play that, Ash? Yeah, I'm gonna play it for you. I promise. And the record that him and his wife came out was Stop Drop.
Wow.
When they came out and introducing Mr. and Mrs. Simmons. And I'm gonna tell you what was there. You know the guys from Nas video, the Italians with the big glasses?
Yeah.
They was there.
Wow.
Yeah, they was there.
Wow.
In full suits. And the colorful suits and everything.
Oh, Jesus.
I said, oh, this is real with it.
Half the cast of Sopranos.
Yeah.
What's your, I don't think I ever asked you that. What's your favorite era of hip hop so far?
Damn.
Because you've been through all of them. So what's your, I don't think I never asked you that. Like, what's your favorite?
We should go around the room.
Let's go around the room.
I'm going to say the 80s.
And why?
70s, late 70s, early 80s. Because I was carrying crates for the Treacherous 3 was...
I ain't mean a personal answer. I meant like...
but they from my block. They from my hood. I got to put my...
He can't separate them.
Yeah, he can't separate it.
So that was that because of watching how, the DJ was the forefront before the rapper. So watching how, Troy and them, they were DJing before Modi and them came out and started doing their thing. Watching how people was moving. Yeah. People were dancing with each other. You know what I mean? I sat there, I was 7 years old. And I sat there and I watched that. My grandmother, wouldn't let me come outside unless she outside. So she was on the park bench. I'm running to the park, but I'm not running. We playing hot peas and butter.
She did that to you?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Your mom did that to me.
So I was, you think it's supposed to fall from the tree. My son. So I love the fact that the feel, it wasn't about clothes. It wasn't about what you have. It was about the vibe of the music. And it was just break beats. Remember, it was break beats and old school R&B, what we call old school R&B. You remember, I remember 79. Oh man, look, I'm not that old, but in 79, Feel the Heartbeat was one of the hot. 78, Feel the Heartbeat by Treasure Street was the hottest rap record.
Right.
In 79, Boogie Oogie Oogie, summer 79. That song must have played, maybe 6, 7, 8 times. You know what I'm saying? On the radio every day. More than that. Like 10 times a day.
That's why ODB said, let's take it back to 79.
The cookouts were very important to the black family because that's what we took out what we had in the house and we showed it outside. So then when you got the guys on the corner, the ones that the older guys on the corner who really look after the kids when the moms and fathers upstairs. So the older guys, they be like, yo, you better not do that. Right. To keep me right. Those are guys that you'll have come over and you'll feed them. And then like, yo, Miss Charlotte. So I know about Miss Charlotte. Miss Charlotte had the fish fry on Fridays and her salad used to be crazy. And they used to come up there, and they drink Johnny Walker Red and listen to B.B. King and How Sweet It Is, Marvin Gaye. And I used to DJ in the house on the Fisher component set.
Price?
The Fisher component set. Remember the component set?
No.
You never heard? Oh my
Let's
God.
take it back to 79.
Way
So
back.
I'm playing the records
Back in the time.
until she got a real turntable, which was a Technics 1800.
I'm about to Google that.
That was before the 1200s. Right. It was 1800 when you had to turn turn it to 45 and 33. Yeah, you had to do so. That's when I really started understanding the fabric of what hip hop was. You know what I'm saying? Then, Betamax came out, what, 81? Betamax, the Betamax thing before VHS.
It was one of these?
Betamax. No, it was the tall one. It was the rack system.
Okay.
She bought it, what was that? The Wiz? I think the Wiz? Remember the Wiz?
I remember. I used to think there was
like
video
this.
game
It's
cartridges.
The shit that Method
I used to
Man
think there was
stole
video
in
game
Martin
cartridges. The Betamax joints?
Yeah, the Betamax,
I thought it was called. I was like, Grandma, you got video games?
Red Alert. Red Alert. I learned how to do it, but Red Alert, Red Alert, Jazzy Joyce, and Clark Kent. And it was all on one Betamax, teaching you how to DJ.
Wow.
Oh,
That's when
crazy.
Downtown Records,
Shout to all of them.
Records
Shout
was
to
on
Clark.
125th
Shout out to
Street,
all of them.
where Amos and them was at. That's where Downtown Records was at.
That's crazy.
My first record ever was My Shining Star by the Manhattans.
That's a
I used to sing that every
The
day.
Manhattans is a group.
Manhattans?
That
Yes.
and this is my 79 recollection. I'm sorry.
That sound like a baby.
And then,
OG.
no, I'm sorry, I'm bugging. Her first 45 was my first record. And that was after seeing Staying Alive on 120.
BGs?
Yes, on 125th Street. I saw Staying Alive on 125th Street.
Oh, the movie.
The movie, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, the movie was called Staying Alive? The song was
Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday Night Fever, I'm sorry.
Right.
Saturday Night Fever, I'm bugging. They made a reboot of that.
No, I got you. John Travolta,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera.
But that's when I used to be in the house and put on my church suit. So I had a white church suit my grandma used to make me wear. So I dead ass put on a church suit. I used to be in the house while my grandmother at work, and I used to play that one BG record, and I'd be in the middle of the floor doing the dance. And then, by the park, like I said, that's when the park jams, and they got me into the hip hop side. And I didn't know what hip hop was, I didn't know what that was, because that's what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it goes on history with B Street and Crush Groove. All of us wanted to break dance. Ain't nobody here gonna tell me that y'all didn't want to break dance, but if y'all was that era.
That was my first element.
Yeah,
That was my first element.
It was breakdancing.
That was my first element. My older brother was a member of the Dynamic Breakers. So we used to see that.
I remember Dynamic Breakers, yeah.
Dynamic, they used to battle Rocksteady all the time.
Let me ask you something. Give me 3 people who you would say elevated that style, that element of hip hop.
As far as
breakdance part.
Definitely can't mention it without saying Crazy Legs.
All right, I gave Crazy Legs his props.
We had this conversation yesterday. I was just telling that nigga how, you feel me, how important
Legs is seen, and I'm not heavy in the dance community, so don't let me speak for
I'm only
them.
saying for for how
But-
when niggas grew up, and I'm looking at all the 50-year hip hop celebrations this year, they all celebrated that nigga.
No, Legs is like universally recognized as an ambassador for that. So he's like the poster child for b-boying, especially New York b-boying, especially
Exactly.
a representative of the crews, like back to the Cardboard Matt era.
Yeah.
Like Legs goes back like that. So like you can't, like him, Mr. Freeze.
Yes,
Mr.
Freeze, definitely Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze was one of them.
I can't even name a third. Matter, you got to go to Wild Style for the third.
I think like Comanche.
Wild Style. You got to go to Wild Style.
I mean, you
Cause that's when all the dancers was really got their featured.
There's like
Wild Style.
There's like that was my original. I didn't think about rapping. Like the first element I saw was breakdancing.
Somebody asked me.
Shout out to Big Trinity.
Somebody asked me yesterday. Somebody asked me, say, "Yo, who is your writers? Like the in Harlem?" And everybody said Cam and Mace. Was it Cam and Mace?
Who was your
I said Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
I said, how can you not? How could you not say Curtis Blow? Curtis Blow was rap's first superstar.
Mm-hmm.
No one gives him his props on that. He's from 141st and Convent. He's from Harlem.
Wow.
And you forgot, he wrote for the Fat Boys and Run DMC.
I didn't know he wrote for
And Run
DMC.
DMC.
Yeah, he
I
wrote. He was the pen.
Curtis
he was the pen. The producer. He was the producer, the writer,
performer,
Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow was the first Drake. Just to put it in context.
And honestly, yes.
He's like the original.
He made more props for Daydreaming. Daydreaming is what started it for him because he sung on the record.
Singing for real.
So he the first nigga to sing for real on the record as a rapper.
No, I can't say that because Fearless. If you're gonna go for
The first.
If you're gonna Hollywood, definitely Hollywood, but then you can't take away from Staten Island the Force MDs, which was Force MCs. Before there was Force MDs, there was Force MCs, and they were singing. Crash Crew was singing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There was a ton of groups singing back then. Because
Curtis Blow was the first superstar.
You think about where we're transitioning directly out of disco.
Yeah, out of disco.
So everything kind of still had like a disco element to it. There were plenty of people singing, but when you talk about like that, just think Drake, think
LL,
not LL.
Yeah,
think that.
That's what Sweet G.
That's why I look at Sweet G
as
LL type shit.
He was like
the first verse was said, "I sing, I rap, and then I say, but the story of the games people play. Life is stolen, something from behind, to lose your mind." That was games people play. That beat was just so. That beat was so crazy. Sylvia Robinson, shout out to Sylvia Robinson, produced beat.
70.
Wow. She did that beat. Yeah. How 78,
right?
78.
78. If I'm not mistaken.
And remember, I'm only 7. I'm 7. I'm 7.
7 tapped in.
7. Nigga, I was tapped in because my uncle's in the house all day long playing music.
But you remember it started like we marked the beginning of it like 75, 76. So it had to be somewhere between that and 80.
Yeah.
In 79, 80. So it had to be somewhere in that mix.
Y'all gotta get Hollywood in here, man.
You say your favorite is the transition from the late 70s to the early 80s?
The 70s and 80s. I think the 80s was an intricate part of the bridging of what we have now and the 90s and 2000s.
I get it, because I feel like we wouldn't even be rapping if Cool didn't challenge your man.
Like, you know, the brassness of Karis One.
I don't think we'd be rapping.
You know what I'm saying? Like the strength that he has as the writer. He, you know what I'm saying? Kane.
Chris,
the style.
Please come sit down. Yeah. Chris.
I think Chris will sit down. All of them will come sit down. Right. Kane.
Well, you tell him that.
You know, Kane. I was telling him yesterday, we talk about how fashion is strong in hip hop. No one gives Dapper Dan his props.
I think everybody. That's what I said. I think everybody gives
everybody give him his props.
I think everybody.
Do they really give him his props like that?
I say this whole year, the whole 50 years of hip hop.
No, he's talking about just the records. The understanding that this man was by himself back there.
Right.
And when Salt and Pepper pulled up to get that 190 Gucci'd up, that was him doing that. All the drug dealers had them Safari Jeeps. Sahara Jeeps for the top Jeep.
That was knowledge, though.
Or the Golfs.
Through rap.
Was he like the first designer?
The open top.
That's a cabaret. You know, that Dapper Dan had everybody's Jeep wheel with the different colors.
That was acknowledged through rap, though.
Huh?
A lot of people found out about Dapper Dan through rap music.
No, Fat Boy, remember Fat Boys had on Dapper Dan.
But we found out that through music.
Yeah, no, exactly. And what they saw
through music.
When y'all saw him, when y'all saw them performing, you see Buff. No, Buff the biggest out of all of them. But when you see Buff with that Gucci jacket on, people go, yo, what is that? What is that? You're a big nigga. You a big boy. It's a big billboard. Right. That's what that Gucci jacket. No, I'm looking at the Gucci. I'm looking at the blue and white Gucci joint that Prince had on. I was like, ooh, what the hell is that?
I couldn't afford none of that.
Couldn't afford none of that.
Yeah, for Gucci though.
Remember Ayers $100 back in 85, 86.
I told him, I said,
people don't understand that part.
Unless you was like the nigga back in the day, niggas wasn't really wearing
$100
and all that shit like that. So that
if you had on Ayers back then,
they wouldn't necessarily
look at you like you was getting some money
like that.
You was getting a couple of dollars. Ayers, it was only sold 2 places though. Kevin Child's store and Juman. And you had to be a nigga to really go on Juman. And Kevin Child, because he had the rotating 325 M3 kit, and they had the rotating floor, and they got the clothes in there, and to go in there, you had to be somebody. You had to know somebody to even go in the store.
Wow. But that was hip hop in general back then. Like
we weren't
on every station. You had to know who to talk to. You had to know where it was. Somebody had to put you on to this specific party at this specific
nigga, I name dropped, nigga.
The radio station.
I'm from Nappy Red Block. I'm from Nappy Red Block, my nigga. I definitely name dropped. They was like, get out of here, little nigga. So nah, man. What? I just came from Rooftop with Nappy Red. So that. Yeah, Nat. That'd be red. Cincinnati, you know, it's not the family. He was like, oh, okay. Okay. When I tell Kevin Child that story, Kevin still bug out. He's like, yo, oh, you was really there. I was like, yeah, I was outside, man. I know I was outside. I was a fly on the wall. When Alpo used to come up and down 8th Avenue with the Doom Buggy. He had the Scooby-Doo Doom Buggy with 4 10-inch woofers in the back playing Spanish music.
Playing Spanish.
He's Spanish.
Yeah, he's Spanish.
He's playing Spanish music.
I would hope so.
Coming down, but he was that's you know, that's life. You know, that Harlem life is different, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they try to take us from the record books, man. They try to take Harlem out of here, man.
Who's they? Who?
People be trying to take Harlem out of here.
Who?
The game.
I never heard of that.
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Every label, from intern to person who run it, A&Rs, most of them from Brooklyn and Queens. Facts.
What about Diddy? Diddy from Harlem?
That ain't
Why
true.
not?
Bro, I was in them offices.
Why not?
I was in them offices.
When you say it's Brooklyn in the house in New York City, you get the most raw out of anything.
I mean, but respectfully,
Them niggas don't stay
but
home.
respectfully,
They go everywhere, bro. I can go to Canada.
but
and
not
they go
only
ask
that,
them,
Brooklyn is the biggest borough, bro.
That's true.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's true.
Brooklyn could be its own little.
Aside from
Own
Brooklyn,
city.
Queens, y'all got the most rappers, I think, in hip hop.
Nah, I think Queens do. Queens, Long
Queens
Island.
does.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Long
saying.
Island.
Aside from y'all,
Nobody's come close to
Queens got the
then I
most.
always say when I be arguing with my Brooklyn niggas, when we be arguing, they was like, "Oh yeah, Jay Big." So yeah, but they was brought up by 2 Harlem niggas. So you can never throw that at me. The greatest rappers that you're considered to be the best 2 rappers from Brooklyn was brought up by a Harlem nigga.
When you say brought up,
What you mean by
Put in the game.
Cosign.
Put in the game to be what they are today.
Clark Kent?
Clark Kid's a DJ.
and he's from Brooklyn.
And when
So is Mr.
hold
C
on.
from Brooklyn
And
too.
where
Right.
Clark was playing at Uptown Garage.
Cool.
And
Clark told Dame.
Yeah.
Who's from
Right.
Harlem?
yes.
So inadvertently, it was a Brooklyn nigga either way.
But still the
No offense, Dame. No offense that we never take nothing away from you, but I know who put that call in. You know what I mean?
I know who put the money in.
Right.
Whoa. Well, okay then.
Harlem nigga.
All right then.
It was in conjunction.
No, Harlem nigga. I don't
It was
even.
in conjunction.
I don't even go to that song. I don't even say that.
Y'all split the bill?
Right.
Yeah, we split the bill.
Split the bill on
No, I give y'all that. You know, Harlem, it was the hustle.
But you know what's so crazy?
I don't get
I
who,
DJed in Brooklyn.
who would try and take Harlem out of.
It's like
Yeah, who was?
I feel like
No, if you feel like, I'm not saying you wrong.
I agree with him.
I'm just saying I've never
So
felt like
let's
that.
take Dame and let's take Puff.
Okay.
Just for instance. Just for instance. Who the 2 assholes they were saying was the biggest assholes in the game?
Them two.
Yeah.
Them 2. Why?
Because it was
They-
about their artists.
Because they protected their artists.
Yeah.
And they got killed for protecting their artists. Niggas tried to down them faster than anybody. But they was fighting for their
fuck with
artists.
Dame, so I'm not gonna say nothing. Right?
No, they were trying to fight for their artists so they don't get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The biggest viral moment we know Dame Dash for is him going off on the label heads every
for
time.
protecting them
over
from
Jay.
taking that tour over.
Not just
Right.
that one.
Regardless
the
of
one in
what
the
it
office,
is,
too.
I feel like when he was doing that, they waited on his downfall, and when it came, I think they made it their business to make sure he never got powerful again.
That's all great men. All
great men, yes,
anyone who does great men, great women, great people. Anyone who does anything big, there's somebody who needs you to fail.
Yeah.
We Floyd Mayweather didn't sell the most pay-per-view money because he was such a great boxer.
No,
He
absolutely.
made money
I
because
wanna see
everybody
that.
was waiting to see him
See him lose, absolutely.
You build the fight around the champion, around the
Mm.
challenger because you want to see
If I-
him lose.
and
They literally paid money to watch that dude
and
lose.
I think we
if
get
they
the
would have
short
stayed
end of the
together,
stick musically.
Rockefeller would have been stronger than Rockefeller and Bad Boy would have been the 2 strongest ever.
I don't know about
If
that.
they'd have stuck it out.
If they just stuck it out, yes, it
I
would.
don't know about that, bro.
If they'd have figured
I
out
don't
the
know,
next
'cause
wave.
I don't know about
in-
that
in
because
today's
Dr.
climate-
Dre, Eminem, and 50 Cent
No.
have still been there, and they still
When Puff, when they
I
was
don't
going
know
at
about all
Puff,
that, bro.
when they was going at Puff, when Hot 97 was on, we don't need you. This was hypnotized. when Hypnotize was done, you don't need me. All right, we yanking everything. Puff yanked all his music. No more Bad Boy. Hypnotize came out. Remember, they dropped the video first. The song was out on Clue mixtape. Hot 97 was playing in rotation with Clue's drop on it. From the mixtape. In rotation.
Because how couldn't you?
He had no choice. Because everybody's playing it but you. They had to come back in the conjunction. That's when Puff said, I got him. I felt good for saying a black man finally taking down a conglomerate such as a radio station because they were trying to tell you, you need us, we don't need you. And then he got him. That's the strength of them having that. So when
you saying biggest ever, and you naming components that go in one state, which is New York. There's Dr. Dre all the way on the fucking West Coast who had problems with niggas over here, so his music probably wasn't even getting played like that over here. He was still selling more than the rappers over here. He was still selling more than that's like saying listen, that's like saying if they was together, you saying that they would be, nigga, Dr. Dre was still there. He was still prospering. He was still a successful entity. And then there comes Eminem, who also became a successful entity. And then he gave us 50 Cent, who none of y'all niggas in New York wanted to sign. So he went over there and sold more than the majority of New York niggas. They would have still been here.
Before Suge.
Before Suge. What you saying, bro?
Before Suge.
Track Masters had it.
Yes, they have
Jam Master Jay.
I know that, but I'm saying
when you say nobody wanted to sign him, he was signed twice before he went that direction.
No, we know that. We know that, but they didn't want to deal with the problem no more.
So look,
I'm still saying this, bro. You still had to sign to Eminem. You still signed to Eminem.
Before Suge,
he comes out, he sells more than 95% of the New York rappers that were there.
Yeah, but
regardless of how, if they would have stuck together and all of that, you would have still needed other entities that sell what these niggas are selling to say that statement, bro.
I'm talking about before Suge.
Beans was not selling.
Before Suge, Dr. Dre and them used to be in Club 2000. Sitting in there partying. This is Dr. Dre, my nigga. This is the great Dr. Dre. He's in there partying. I remember I played my mixtape. I had What's Your Name? Snoop. I just called it Snoop Doggy Dogg. I had it. It wasn't even out yet. Deep Cover had just dropped.
They going to LA too, though.
But that's what I'm saying to you.
That's what I'm saying. Like you dealing with a whole state that's damn near just as big and important as y'all.
Listen to what I'm saying.
They're New York and they're Hollywood.
Listen what I'm saying to you. I took the mixtape to him. Starsky was DJing. I gave him the mixtape. I said, yo, I'm from New York. Welcome here. I played your joint on the joint. Snoop looked at Dre. Dre was like, yo, how did you get this? I said, man, you know, in the streets, man, you get anything in the streets. He was like, so the nigga said, thank you. He said, thank you. He said, can I get one? Gave them both one.
Yeah.
And Snoop will tell you to this day, he's like, yo, homie had this beforehand.
No, best believe.
And that's what the mixtapes.
Best believe niggas is 13 drinking 40s. Forget.
And I think Suge messed it up. I think Suge messed it up.
And
Power.
And Doggy Style
still saying that
was
even
in the
if he left from Suge and was still successful, highly successful.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean Suge? You think Suge messed it up?
I think Suge seen Puff being the second man, and you know Puff was outlandish and Puff dancing and Puff having fun, but he's repping his brand.
Right.
You know, Big's not a dancer. Craig Mack wasn't a dancer.
Right.
I gotta do this myself, so I gotta be what like a Harlem nigga do.
Right.
We gotta carry the.
It's gotta look like a good time.
He didn't like that part. He looking at it as, who the fuck this nigga? So he did this. He got the
Because
opportunity.
Tupac could dance.
He got the opportunity.
Not with him.
but he got the opportunity.
Wasn't no dancing and none of that shit with him.
He got the opportunity. You never Harlem nigga. Say yeah, never Harlem.
Pac.
I don't think I'm not even.
Pac from
I'm
New York.
not jacking.
We'll talk about that later.
Stop that
We'll
shit,
talk
bro.
about that later.
Let that nigga rep and stay on the West Coast. You New York niggas know us. Trying to claim that. No, he don't want us. He does not want us.
No.
Let that nigga stay over there, bro.
What I told you.
No.
We got Hov, Biggie, Nas. Let that nigga stay over there.
I said this. Nigga, though.
I said this.
He died with an LA accent.
Hold on a second.
I said
We was talking today.
I said this on the bad for the 4. I said, yo, bro. I said, you know, I've been around those stories I got. I said, one story I can really say is, I was in the studio. It was me, God rest him dead, Big, Biz Markie, my man D-Mac, and we was in the studio, and nigga Biz asked Big, what was up with the Pac situation? Nigga Big was like, man, I know what that nigga is doing, man. That's my man. He said, you don't see me really going crazy, after him. He said, that's my man. I know what he gonna do. He gonna come on home soon. He gonna come home soon. So if you're a real Pac guys and everybody that know Pac, Pac always thought ahead. He knew he was coming home. He knew he wanted to come home. He knew that doing an album with Big would have been the biggest album of all time. He knew that. You know how to shake up the world. You shake up the world by doing an album with the guy who y'all both got both sides.
Now we talk about
Pac
Biggie.
was gonna start Death Row East.
Yeah, hold on a second. No,
Yeah,
it
I
started
remember
already.
that.
Who got mad at him when he said Death Row East?
Shook.
On the front of Machiavelli, what does it say? Shook shot me.
Yeah, it do say that. Nah, it do
First
say
word
that.
when it started.
It do say
It
that.
said Shook shot me.
Yeah.
I ain't never knew what that meant. When I saw that, I
Before
thought
he
bro
got
was
shot.
alive. For real.
Before he got shot, what does this shit say? Shook
He
shot
also
me.
said rest in peace, B.I.G. and he died before him.
Let's not get into conspiracies.
He
Let's
also
talk
said
facts.
rest in peace,
Facts.
B.I.G.
I
and he
think
died
I'm-
before
But
him.
let's talk. Let's not get into conspiracy. Let's talk the facts. All right. The facts was, Suge Knight recently did an interview with Angela Yee and Mano. Shout out to Mano. Shout out to Angela Yee.
New album made up, got to come out.
KOB4.
Out today. Go
Out
my
now.
man shit.
One of the things that she quoted to him saying was that Suge wanted Pac to do an album with Biggie called Frenemies.
I remember that.
So this whole thing that we've been, these coasts and all the drama and all this shit could have very well been
Avoided?
no. These two guys planning something huge.
Yeah.
And they dressed it up. And before they were able to execute the final part of that blueprint, they met their untimely demise.
Yeah.
Victims of their own success.
Yeah.
You marketed that too good. You got people.
Yeah,
out there
you
on the
definitely
side.
marketed that too good. Because when that East versus West magazine cover came out, how you expected New York and LA to handle that?
But you gotta understand, this the magazines doing.
Back then, you feel me? Like we reading this magazine, it says East versus West. How you expecting niggas to handle that? When y'all not telling the world that this is what y'all doing behind closed doors.
Shout to C's. You still banned from the shop, but shout to C's.
Y'all Brooklyn niggas is different.
Love C's. I'm just saying.
C's gave us a terrible interview.
Yeah, he came in here. He didn't want to talk about nothing.
One of the worst.
C's. I know you for a while, bro. That was.
Nah, but
He didn't want to talk about Biggie, right?
He
He ain't want to talk about nothing.
Yeah.
but I mean, you
Not
got.
just Biggie.
But I mean, that's his man. So it's just
Then what are we
different.
No, it was the Tito's.
Oh, the
It was
Tito's.
Tito's. Yeah, niggas was giving
That's why I don't drink.
Bro, I'm asking you, like
That's why I don't drink. So everything's emotion.
Wait, does C's
Right,
drop
but
music right
but
now?
let's get back to this Biggie and Tupac.
He does?
thing.
Oh, I did. All right.
You don't think that album would have been stupid?
And I know some of y'all like, oh God, y'all niggas always talking about Biggie and Tupac, but the echoes of what they did in the game, it's still going on today. Most of these rappers that you seeing it flagged up and
duplicates.
who do you think was the blueprint for them?
Snoop.
Biggie.
But Pac was a drama starter.
Mm-hmm,
It wasn't Snoop.
Nah, definitely
Wasn't
not.
Snoop.
Pac.
It was Pac.
It's definitely
You dig
Pac.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I think
He
anytime a nigga want to feel like, anytime a nigga feel like he want to go at the world, he either on some Pac shit or he on some 50 Cent shit. That's how his mindset is.
The fashion, the style, the mafioso, all this shit. Everybody that raps about being a part of some sort of criminal organization, they're echo of Biggie. Who in part is an echo of Cool G Rap, just a little bit.
Really G-Rap.
Really G-Rap.
G-Rap.
What about Schoolie D?
But Biggie took it to another level.
Schoolie D
who they
too.
watch?
Yeah, I was about to say, what about Schoolie D, bro?
Schoolie D was one of the first, but you talk about.
Well, we talking about the level.
Yeah. Everybody, when I say Schoolie D or Ice-T, they'll say but they'll talk about what Cool G Rap did with that.
There's a difference
shit.
between innovation and impact.
Yeah.
Right? You can start something.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
You're the
But the
inventor,
impact
and you can't take that out the books. But the person who had the most impact with it may be the person.
I go to our argument with you. So let me ask you something.
So the first guy to dunk a basketball wasn't Vince Carter.
T-Pain was giving us auto-tune in the 2000s. Who do you think made the most impact with it?
Roger Troutman.
Him.
No, Roger Troutman started it.
Yeah, he started it. I'm saying out of him.
T-Pain had the biggest impact.
What about Kanye and Lil Wayne?
Nah,
no.
T-Pain did.
Definitely did.
Hands down.
Hands down?
There's no getting around.
I told you, he had 100 features in 1 year.
Niggas wasn't paying
No getting
attention to
around
that
that.
shit till T-Pain did it.
I just told you
fact.
that nigga had 100
Impact
features
wise.
in 1 year.
I just don't think niggas was. I don't think niggas was.
He didn't have to drop an album ever.
He had to drop an album.
He had
Once
100
Kanye
features.
and Wayne got a part of that shit, bro. They were on all the choruses and shit like that after that.
But understand why they got a part of it.
No, for sure.
Because he was killing, he was on everything.
No, hell yeah.
Never seen another artist
for sure.
ever have 100 features
It was trending.
in 1 year.
He's wildin',
On Billboard.
Wildin'.
And
And they all charted.
And why you think Jay-Z? Why you think Jay-Z made that for the auto-tune after that? Jay-Z said, "I'm tired of this shit."
Ain't none of this shit was B-sides. This just was all
Because Capo
singles.
was winning with Pop Champagne.
Like, they was giving
and
budgets.
dancing
They
on
put
me.
budgets around
He
the
ain't
nigga.
like that.
It's like, yo,
That's why he wanted
we gonna give you this.
So,
Hold on, one at a time.
He was turning down $50,000 features.
Pain.
Easy. He was there in the interview, he was talking about it.
He was hot
He's
as
like,
shit.
man, he said, he said, I was doing 4 features a night.
He was hot
I
as
would be in
shit.
one studio, run from one studio, and be in this studio. He said, I made sure that people was booking, the labels were booking the studio. He'd go to Miami. He'd go run to this person's studio, sit there with them, hour, write the hook, back in this studio, working on this one.
You want to know how you can judge how ill T-Pain is? Try to imagine who could do a verses with him.
Nobody.
That's tough.
Did he do one?
Nah.
He did. I think he did. On the phone.
The first one.
Yeah, that was some place.
That didn't count.
Y'all don't count the phone?
No, that was before they got the stage and they got
You not counting the phone? That was pandemic. We couldn't even be in the same room at one point.
No, but think
I'm
about
counting that phone, bro.
Really gonna be
counting Luda versus Nelly. I'm
really-
counting certain niggas, bro.
You know what I love about T-Pain?
that was a scraping.
That's what I'm
Luda
counting
versus
that,
Nelly.
bro.
You can't think about this guy without smiling. Because he's definitely got a record that when you think about, it just makes you smile.
Give you a memory of some shit.
Love with a
Yeah,
stripper.
Some good shit.
T-Pain?
T-Pain,
He's just such a cool person.
T-Pain gave you
I met him one time in
song
life.
for every move.
I met him one time. One time.
And when
I didn't know he was a DJ.
Who are we talking about?
T-Pain.
Okay.
Didn't know he was a DJ. But he was just standing in the booth and he was just watching. He said, don't mind me. I'm just watching you. That's what he said. That's how he said it. My nigga, he said it. So I'm turning my back and I said, yo, that's T-Pain. I said, okay. All right. I gotta turn it up now. T-Pain standing there watching me. So he said, you did good. I said, can I get a feature? We'll talk about that some other time. And then I'm shooting for the gun.
Now I gotta ask this question. Biggest rapper in the game at the time makes a record. Death of Auto-Tune.
Oh, 09.
I heard him. He said it's up. It hurt.
Nah, but it hurt him because of how he handled it, not because of the song. Because the song, Hov done said it. He was bigging him up. He's the start of it. He's like, y'all are T-Paining too much.
Right.
But he jumped out the window and took it as disrespect to him.
Come on.
Yeah, we know who it's for. I just said it.
Another Brooklyn nigga trying to score.
Oh,
Harlem grind.
Oh my goat. But I know that
So remember, shout out to Jim Jones.
Capo.
Shout out to Capo. Capo was on fire. Harlem was on fire. Ron Browns had him and Ron Browns and Capo and Webstar had Harlem on fire.
Popping champagne.
So you had Pop Champagne, you had Webstar with his record. You had the remix of Pop Champagne. You had 21 jumping out the window. Ron Browns had
Ron Browns on everybody.
Remember Jim had just did Night and Day.
Right.
Yeah.
So Jim was hot as hell.
Right.
Harlem hot again. Here come this nigga Sean Carter, man.
This is airtime auto-tune. Death for the ring.
It's crazy. But I'm gonna come back to the coach. I don't think niggas give Jim enough credit in that time because he was going against the coach.
You know it was.
Because he sold 100,000 on his album.
Hold on, one at a time.
So I said niggas don't give Capo his credit at that time. He going against. I feel like at the time I think they feel like Hov just washed him away, and I don't think that. I think Hov. You going against Jay-Z, so to Hov thinks like it's 100,000 means nothing to Hov.
Now,
but 100,000 first week signing,
take away what?
If you take away those Ron Browns records,
can't do that.
You can't do that.
No, hold on. No, you can't because they don't play no more.
You can't take that.
They don't play no more.
Yes, they do.
Pop Champagne, maybe.
Yeah.
The rest of them, they don't play.
All right.
You can't.
Balling the auto-tune.
But hold on.
They gotta make a way to get us up out of here. Some way or another. They gotta make a way to get us up out of here. Not on my watch, baby. I am Harlem till we die. You are not gonna do that on my watch.
No, I'm saying if you take away,
No, we're not taking away nothing. No. I confused your argument, my brother. Before you started, we don't do that. No.
How could you talk
about? Hold on, but you can't talk about me because T-Pain he had a problem with that too.
No,
he definitely had a problem.
That's why
with Ron Browns. He definitely did not appreciate
everybody.
He was on the radio saying, "Yeah, but I know how to use it."
Because somebody figured
it out. These guys don't know how to use it.
But he got mad because somebody figured it out.
No, I'll be honest with you.
There were a couple niggas that figured it out. They was using it.
That when I heard it, I was like, sonically, that ain't the note.
Nigga, don't matter.
That's not the right.
When I heard Pop Champagne,
it does matter because now we looking at it. T-Pain, oh my God, it's T-Pain. Nobody can do a versus with him. Nobody's saying that about Ron Brown.
No, you're right. I get
his career, respectfully, as an artist, wasn't as long as T-Pain's to be objective.
But he made, and
there was a reason for it.
Yeah.
There was a reason for it.
That's the fucking reason,
Jay-Z
bro.
didn't stop T-Pain.
Cause he told niggas y'all are T-Paining too much.
Yeah, he did.
And
he stopped.
That's the reason. Yeah, that's the reason.
No,
that's the reason. Hold on. That's the reason. Quiet, man. That's the reason. Quiet, No, that's what it is.
T-Pain.
And I'm telling everybody, I'm on every song saying I'm the
nail in front of that car.
He put a nail right. He said,
put a nail in front of that car before you think you can move on any further. Now put a pitchfork in the front of the car. You're not moving the car at all.
The car kept moving.
Bro, the car kept moving. Look at the game right now. The
just not his.
The car is moving as much as a Tesla right now.
Just not his.
Niggas, bro.
But I do want to throw in this fun fact. My man A just pointed out Ron Browns did produce Ether.
Facts. And he marketed it like that. That's his
so he asked for it.
He's the Ether boy.
So he asked for it.
That's how the universe. I say that's how the universe works.
That's how the universe.
That's how the universe works.
He asked.
That's how Hov works. Hov seen the nigga come out with.
Hold on. This is the same nigga on the credits. Oh, wait. Nah, shit.
I mean, it went.
Because he do shit like that. I don't pass that nigga.
That's the same thing.
Turn that beat on.
That's the same thing.
We gonna stop this shit.
That's what you get.
Stop this shit.
That's what you get for picking on Mace. When you ain't have to pick on Mace.
For the love of God.
Oh, come on, man. You gonna take it back there?
He picked on him.
With the watch shit.
What was his reason? What was his reason for doing imaginary player?
Rolex diamonds. What the fuck?
Can I ask you?
I don't know what's his reason for dissing Mix.
Hold on, time out. Who actually clarified that Jay was actually talking to Mace?
You only beat number 2.
Mace
said that Jay was
Check your own video. You only beat number 2.
Where did it start at? Where did it start at?
Yeah, I want to know.
That shit started at a dice game.
Mace only had one record out. And that was one record he's getting 30th show. So it goes back to the street. It goes back to the street.
There we go.
It goes to the street aspect.
Uh-huh.
The reason why that went down like that, because Jay's bitches, Jay's girls, were talking about the young boy Mace. It's the young boy.
Ain't like that shit.
It's the young, no Brooklyn nigga likes that. Harlem nigga.
Hell no, we don't like
Harlem nigga likes that.
Fuck that.
Harlem nigga likes that.
This nigga right here is not coming to the
No matter
brunch.
what barrel you from, niggas.
I'm coming to brunch, I'm
He's
dead.
not coming to the brunch.
Look, all I'm saying is,
Do we know this to be true?
look at it.
Look at
I'm from Harlem. I can look at the situation, bro. Why'd you go at him?
Yeah, I never.
Those ain't Rolex Thomas. Those ain't Rolex Thomas.
What the fuck you done to that?
What was they doing this, my nigga? This is all. That wasn't meant to go with them.
Mace response.
You picked a fight, my nigga.
I heard
remember
platinum this and platinum.
You remember this?
Platinum that, platinum
You remember
this.
this?
Who won the fight?
You remember this? When he changed that in the video?
Yo, you know what's so fucked up? Because Hov really my goat. Like I got him as number one.
I'm there with Jay and them. Listen, I'm there with Jay. I'm there with Jay and them since Josh.
Yo, S.
I've been there since the beginning.
Nigga said we want to fight. I'm not. Don't do that. Don't do that,
Who
man.
won the fight, S?
I plead the 5th. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th. I plead the 5th. I'm not gonna stick. You know what? I'm Harlem, man. Why not? It's my Jay won the 5th. I think Jay won that.
Yeah.
Jay won that.
It wasn't a long enough battle for it to be or who won.
No. Oh, this was the reason. Hov said he heard about a song that Mace wrote where he was dissing Jay-Z.
Right. It wasn't paying him no mind.
There was no song?
He wasn't paying him no mind, man.
You
He just kind of came. He just came in the game.
But this was rumored that there was a Mace song where he was dissing Hov.
There was no Mace song.
Yo, you know, Hov dissed Mace Mans. He dissed Mino.
There was no.
What Mino had to do with this?
No, because Mino.
Nah, they took a shot.
Mino took
I
a
ain't
shot.
mad at you.
He took a shot.
Coming at my
He
man.
took a shot.
You took a shot.
He ain't.
That's your
He took a
man.
shot.
You didn't tell your man not to do that?
Yes, we did. I did.
You told.
I did. Me and Rock.
Grease sat right in that chair.
Me and Rock was saying, yo, my nigga, don't do it. But Rock, then, you know, Rock, as eventually the Rock was like, nah, man, we. I said, bro, me and Ty Boogie, DJ Ty Boogie was like, nah, y'all. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I said, I'm riding with Harlem. Regardless, I'm riding with Harlem. Because I know me don't just like that. And, you know, Godfather, Glow Father.
The Glow Father.
So, I'm riding with him anyway. So, we in Club Cheaters. Club Cheaters.
It's like 2000.
This is why I hate the Sean Carter. Fuck you, Sean Carter. So you know,
He's
Jay,
right. You
there will be no host.
He's not going to the run.
You know. Listen, I'm one of Tata's favorite DJs, and I love Jay to death. You know that,
Right.
So we ain't Club Cheaters. He knows I'm DJing Club Cheaters. He comes to Club Cheaters, brings a CD. You know, in the booth they got a little CD player and with the turntables. Jay never did VIPs. He did bars. He did the end of the bars. So what he'll buy a whole bunch of Cristal and stand at the bar and have the girls have all the girls shift to the party and come mess with them.
Right.
Remember the Grand downtown?
Yeah.
The Grand, 13th Street, everybody to be there. So, there's no VIP. It was just, the tunnel was always straight in the thing. So,
Right.
he was like, yo, man, I got that. I got this joint for you to play. He said, I want you to listen to it first. Because I don't want you to be like, you from Harlem. So I don't want you to be like, I said, all right.
You should have listened to it.
So I did listen to it. I said, nah,
played it anyway?
I said, I can't do that, my nigga. I said, he said, nah, it's Friendly War. You played the other one. You played I'm That Nigga. I said, this is Jay saying to me.
I'm that nigga was heat.
I said, you right, fans fair. But I didn't hear the part about the cannon.
Shooting your fat ass out of cannons before?
I didn't get it. He came with the Monterey nigga, so he did Bleak. They laughing. Bleak laughing, because they know he just set me up. So it was me and Top Boogie. So he took care of us.
Right.
Put a little emphasis on that. Okay. So I just played it. I played it.
How Harlem looked at you.
Nigga.
After you played
But hold on. It was so crazy. Harlem was in the back. And he played it. I played it. I ain't hear the cannon part. And niggas heard it. The whole crowd like, ooh. I said, oh, fuck.
Yeah. They catching every line.
But then they said, play it again. So, as a DJ, I gotta play.
You gotta do your job, baby.
I gotta play the majority. If women say, yo, play that again.
Right, you ain't trying to get booed out the
I gotta do what the women say.
Yeah.
Brooklyn style, baby.
That's
Brooklyn style.
Hey.
So hold on. So I played it. Them niggas all laughing, right? I turned the music down. I said, oh, okay. You try to set me up. You forgot who you fucking with, though. I'm that nigga. Harlem going crazy. Them niggas got the screw face. They're looking at me like, fuck you, S. Fuck you. Because you can get me. You might have won the fight, but I'm going to win the war for right then and there. Right. You're not going to play my man, even though I kind of played him by playing the record.
Right.
Well, I played a career choice. And Grease, y'all gave me my first one of my first records, and you definitely know my project. And I love y'all, Cardi, all y'all. Hot Ones, all y'all.
Right. Shout to Cardi.
But it was a career. It was a career move.
Right.
It was a career move. That's when I had a situation with Naughty back in the days where I played Hip Hop Parade.
Tell them what they did.
I played Hip Hop Parade before.
Tell them what they did.
I got you. For playing Hip Hop Parade 9 months. When Everything Gonna Be Alright came out,
right?
I had Hip Hop Parade already. That was for the second album. Yeah, I had Hip Hop Parade already.
How did you get it though?
My uncle
again,
get anything from the streets.
Again, the streets gonna get me. When you got the hot hand, the streets is coming at you like ass. $50 was good. Here, my nigga. $50. I had interns too. I had interns in Sterling. I had interns in Powerhouse. I paid well. I paid well for my features, for them exclusives. I paid well. I did well, and it put me in. Thank you.
Were you one of the first DJs to get the exclusives?
No, LP and Buck Wild put me on to that. They was doing it.
He was just
first,
leaking nigga shit.
But they was like, yo, you gotta concentrate on this. This is gonna separate you from everybody.
Wait, so what happened with Hip Hop Parade?
All right, so I played.
Get away from that story. They gotta hear this whole story.
I played Hip Hop Parade. Now it's everywhere. What I mean is everywhere.
It ain't even dropped yet.
It's everywhere. No, Everything Gonna Be Right had just dropped. The video for Everything Gonna Be just dropped. How back then, they took time before they made them second albums come out.
Shout to Tretch, man.
Shout to my brother Tretch. Tretch, we all, I love all day. So I played the record. We in the rink. Vinny, Tretch, Redman, they in the rink. Tretch about to go skate. They all about to skate. So
they got the skates on.
They about to go skate. They put that stuff in their locker, get this stuff right. So I'm sitting there, and I said, oh shit, that's Tretch and Vinny in them. Let me go over there, introduce myself, because I don't really know Tretch like that. So I go over there and say, yo, I'm SNS, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, you the motherfucker that keep playing our motherfucking songs. Because the tape prior, Everything Gonna Be Alright, I played that on the tape prior. So when OPP was out, I play Everything Gonna Be All Right. Don't ask me how I got it again. I told you, streets.
He just get
The streets gonna keep giving me jokes.
right.
So I did that, and I was like, yeah. I said, no, I was just trying to help, trying to help. He was like, nah, man, you taking food out of my kid's mouth. I said, oh shit. So I'm looking at the situation. I said, oh, this is not gonna be good. So I started backing up. Had one skate on. I'm backing up. Then they come going. So my uncles always told me if you outnumbered, and you would just buckle up and protect your face.
Right.
So you don't get, so you be able to see where you're going, if you got to run or do whatever. So I did that. I got jumped.
Beat his ass.
I got jumped.
That's the part I wanted him to tell y'all.
They didn't beat my ass. They kicked me in the sides and everything.
Beat your ass.
My niggas was on, they were skating, but no one knew what happened.
What was going on?
So when Redman and Tretch had left the spot, but Vinny stayed. So then my people was trying to go get at Vinny, but then no. I jumped in between that because Vinny had nothing to do with that. Vinny wasn't one of the ones that did. It was Redman and Tretch.
Right.
And I didn't even know it was Redman until Vinny said it. So it got back to the hood that, Tretch and them jumped you. So, niggas was like, what you want to do? What you want to do? Crazy Sam, shout out to Crazy Sam, that's my nigga.
Crazy Sam.
Crazy Sam was like, 120, niggas said they was 125th Street. We're going to go down there and we're going to get this shit squashed. So we go to 125th Street, but my whole block comes on 125th Street. So it's about a good 100 niggas. No lie to you. It was gone by then. I guess they got in the car. I guess they went down to the studio. Sam said, I think they went to the studio because I know that's before they go. He went down to the studio. So Sam, Tretch came out like a G, came out, saw niggas, and Tretch was on his defense side, like, what's up? And Sam was like, we're gonna shoot a one-on-one for what happened. So Sam pulled me to the side and said, you gotta make a choice here. This is the hottest nigga in the game. It's the hottest rapper. He can make it bad for you. Take this loss. So take this loss and just move on. Trust me. I did. I took that L. So later on, like 2000, maybe 2000 and something, I saw me and Tretch was in the supermarket. I saw him in
end up in the supermarket.
And in Edgewater.
Tretch be outside.
Tretch is outside.
Tretch be outside. I run into that nigga everywhere.
He's a real nigga. He was really shopping like me. We all shop.
It's a wild place for the second part of this story.
That's what I said. So we talked, and the most educational shit.
He was in Jersey though, right?
My mom said, we need to listen before you react of everything you do. Listen, because it can always be resolved, whatever. So I listened. Tretch said the real she said, SNS, I love you. What you did, he said, that mixtape was all over the hood. He said, I had no choice but to react. He said, you was all over the hood. Thank you. At the time, I didn't understand it, but I understood it. But you got to look at it from my side.
Right.
Imagine if another rapper back then, at that time, imagine if another rapper would have took the idea and did another song to it. They would have took our idea and ran with it, and we would have been fucked
Dead
up.
in the water.
He said, that's how I was thinking. I was thinking of, that's what I said when I said to you, taking food out of my mouth. That was, and I thought of it, as a young DJ, you're not thinking of it from an artist point of view.
They looked at it like
we just looking at it like, fuck, we're artists. We play your records. You supposed to give it. Most DJs like we play your we DJ. We play your music, so we deserve rights. No, we don't.
Right.
We don't deserve rights, but they do appreciate us for helping.
Right.
But when he said that I took everything a little lightly. After that, I didn't really play unless I got permission. I started asking dudes, you know what I'm saying?
This like before, after you
after
Nas?
I
was about to say after you leaked Nas.
Yeah, what happened with Nas?
Wait, hold on.
Before we get into that shit, we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
So I used to combine Bush Babies with them Paul Righteous Teachers.
Bush Babies.
Paul Righteous Teachers. Yeah, I used to be down on 14. I used to be down in them. I used to be downtown in the Mecca, really DJing down in the Mecca and Avenue A and all that.
Damn, I'm thinking about that.
I used to really be in them small, grungy hip hop joints. Niggas got book bags on. I used to really be.
That's what was going down.
Because my mixtapes took me there too. Right. It wasn't just always the lifestyle rap.
Yeah, that's right.
I was really in them joints, some cruddy joints. Like then I went to the Muse. That's what got me in the Muse.
In the 90s, what did you prefer more, the clubs or the mixtapes?
Really, the clubs after being in the Muse.
Yeah.
My nigga, do you know the Muse? I had Onyx on this side.
That's a group that I was all
the whole Queens on the whole front of the Muse.
Like
Queens niggas on the whole front of the Muse. I couldn't even do nothing. That's when Onyx was on Profile.
Yeah.
And Mobb Deep was on 4th and Broadway.
But wasn't they the top group in Queens at one point? Onyx?
Hell yeah!
Was the top
I'm a Harlem nigga.
They all became
Love Onyx, bro.
Mobb Deep did too.
My mom told me I used to say Sticky Fingers was my father.
Nigga,
father, not this nigga.
I used to dead ass fingers, bro. Go to
Sticky Fingers was my god, nigga.
Ready?
I'm a bald head with a knife. I want your money or your life. I used to go to Queensbridge
to go see Comega. I was cool with Tragedy and Gaddafi and them. When I Tragedy my nigga, me and Tragedy used to go, like I first learned about rapping, watching the artist side of things, really from Trage. Remember all those parties, all those gruddy parties, that's what Trage name was big. He was king of those.
Yeah, facts.
I used to play his records back. Like, ain't many didn't have many records of Trage, but me, like, the top dudes didn't have a lot of Tragedy records.
Trage from Queens, right?
One thing that was a guarantee with Trage was his beats was gonna be.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. Like his shits.
DJ did play with him.
I remember those. He won the battle of the beats.
From Run DMC to
twice. I think it was twice. It might be wrong. I'm sorry.
5 nights. 5 nights. He won that shit.
5 nights in a row, right?
5 nights in a row.
I think niggas in Queens seen him as a threat though.
He was
because when he get on the track, niggas he would leave him.
My nigga, but plus he was a bully. He was diesel there. So niggas wasn't playing with him. I remember I saved a lot of DJs from getting beat up because the Trage was like, yo, you're not gonna play my records, yo. Trage was on that record shit. Right. Me and him got cool just because I played records and them niggas was there in the clubs and I didn't know who they was. I'm from Harlem. You give me? I don't know the grutter. I'm just DJing whatever gigs I was getting. I'm going DJ and that's what I'm getting called for. But I used to play them Tragedy, Gaddafi, Comega records. I used to come to Queensbridge to see Comega. He'd meet me at the train station and come get me. And then this is the time when I wild out with Nas and played the Nas records.
No, you gotta explain that on the camera. Though.
So
you leaked Illmatic, bro.
So I didn't know I was leaking Illmatic.
That's not a regular album, nigga. You leaked Illmatic.
I didn't know.
Why did you do it? So I'm watching the mixtape documentary hosted by Kiss, and they say that this nigga leaked majority of that album, bro.
I used to be in the office with Faith Newman. You remember Faith Newman?
Right.
I used to be in the office with Faith Newman. Tyrese Harris used to work for Sony. She was always fair to all the DJs. So she'd line us all up in the room and give us exclusives right then and there at the same time. So, I respect the person that, be fair with everybody. No favorites. Like, y'all my guys.
Right.
So, but I had, I'm looking at competition now. Everybody want to do what I'm doing, playing exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So
you took a lot of risk. You took a lot of risk.
I swear to God, bro.
Did you know that was going to lead to something?
Doing that naughty shit, right?
Did you know that was going to lead to something, though?
No, I didn't know until after the naughty shit. Tommy Silverman tried to ban me. He tried to he didn't know the mixtapes was so strong as the street.
Right.
So the street was too strong. Tommy Silverman was trying to ban me, put a campaign out trying to ban me. I couldn't do certain clubs. He tried to hit me in the pockets. But the street, that's when I learned.
They looked at you like a bootlegger, bro.
They did, but the streets looked at me as a savior. Because I'm giving them more. You know how back then in hip hop was like, feed me hip hop. And I start trembling.
That's why I love K-Slate.
That's what the people was wanting. Feed me more and more and more hip hop.
You gotta remember when these mixtapes was out, hip hop still really wasn't on the radio.
Yeah, it wasn't on the radio. It wasn't out.
You got it where you could get it. And dudes like SNS was like a source.
Right.
I played everything. I didn't play the regular deglers. Like Come Clean. J-Rule Damages. So the Come Clean, Premier did a record where he played a bunch of new artists. My record was scratched up. Like it was scratched up bad because I didn't treat it, no disrespect, Premier. I didn't treat it as like, so I
Holy Grail.
threw it on the side, you know. I cut it up and I just threw it on the side, so it got scratched. So I had to call Ron G. So, yeah, you got that ill sample of that Premier did? He said, yeah. So I took a cab, Ron G's house, got it. Didn't tell him what I'm doing it for because no one was playing. We got it. We got the record and held it because it was Premier. We all looked at the Premier as being Premier.
Yeah.
And plus, you know, he always showed us love. So I ain't telling nobody what I was doing it for because I didn't want nobody to know what I was on.
Right.
And Come Clean was the record. And I played Come Clean on the joint and I called it the water drop. Remember it dropped, the water drop. I called it the water drop. I didn't even call it Come Clean. I named my own name. Called it water drop.
That mixtape. That's
that mixtape was in every hood, because no one had it. The radio didn't have it. No one had it. It was the hottest record at the time. Nobody had it.
I think that's one of the most used instrumentals for mad different shit. For just mad different shit. Mad random shit. Like
MOP gave me everything. Me and Lays became cool. I went on the road with MOP. Then Onyx walked this way. We walk in New York. That was me who broke that. Because I was in the studio when they was in Edgewater. They didn't know what the fuck Edgewater was in Jersey. But I was in the studio 8 fucking hours. Thank you, Federal bastard. Wait for 8 hours. I waited 8 hours for that damn shit, but it was worth it.
So DJs had to wait for like exclusives while these niggas were recording this shit.
Yeah, they wanted me. They wanted me to have it. Listen.
Let me ask you a question, right? Around that time in the 90s, so many DJs like Clue, Ron G, yourself, Craig. Y'all was like real hot at that time. What stopped you from being? You had any A&R offers and shit like that? Because you was to the point where never. Because I know Sycamore used to do it then, right?
Who did you piss off?
Guess who? Sycamore,
everybody.
Guess who Sycamore came up under?
Me. Yeah, when I was going to the studio, I started seeing.
And when he got on, he didn't even help at all.
Wow.
He did beats though, right?
I wanted to beat him up. I wanted to beat him up so bad. I wanted to drag him.
Yeah.
Because I think I gave you your star. Don't do that to me.
Right.
Yo, I ain't pissed nobody off. You know what? They used to call me a bully. Because I used to want to bully. When they call him a bully, they call me a bully. That's why I can relate. That nigga's a bully. I can relate to my Brooklyn nigga right now.
That nigga's a bully.
I'm not a bully.
Well, you know what?
Not anymore.
This sounds
I was never a bully.
It sounds like you pitch people off.
I was just playing by different rules.
Because I was a real person to tell you, oh, your shit's whack.
That's a fact.
Welcome to my life.
I told niggas in their face. Yo,
he's a bully too.
So Def Jam used to have these things where the artists will play their music. They'll play their music ahead of time. So they used to be like, Leon say, is SNS in the building? He called everybody's office because they know I was always in Def Jam. I was always up in Def Jam every day. Just to, be in everybody's office, listen, be the fly on the wall, listen to shit. Leon was like, yo, that's in the building, bring him here. Bring me and take me to Leon's office. I'm sitting there, he said, close the door. He said, so, they got this thing tonight with LL. He said, I'm gonna bring you in here. Please don't say nothing. Don't tell him his record is garbage. Don't do nothing. I said, but I gotta tell the truth. He said, not today you don't. So I said, all right, so that one I didn't do, right? So I played political.
But there wasn't no records.
No.
You talking the GOAT project?
No. The GOAT. I was on the GOAT project.
Right.
I did the Don't You Know, for her.
Right.
I did that. Thanks to Jojo Capone. I'm not Jojo Capone. Other guy that was his A&R. Bimmy gave me Slick Rick.
When he was doing a joint with Outkast.
Storyteller.
I don't want it to get twisted with L. There wasn't no record that you felt like was whack?
No.
Right,
well, cool. No. So we did. Shout out to LL Cool J.
Right.
And that's what me and L.
The original GOAT.
That's why L respected me, because we're in a room and then all the press is there, but I'm the only DJ. This is when Peckass was up there at Def Jam.
Shout out to
So Peck calls me. Shout out to my brother Sean Peckass. He calls me. First of all, shout out to NFL Kev.
Yeah, shout
out to my brother NFL Kev.
John Vasquez.
Shout out to John Vasquez. Yeah. They nightlife in New York. Without them, a lot of nightlife in New York would have been real suspect.
Cheetahs.
And they gave me my start from Cheetahs, Justin's, the original Justin's, the Monday Night in Justin's. Remember, that was you had to be somebody to get in. This was when Sebastian Talfair had the problems in the beginning. That was Brooklyn. And, y'all was always outside scoping. Bastards. So we in a room. Peckass like, yo, S, man. This is L doing this 13th album. This
Exit
number 13. Yeah.
Exit
he was
13.
like, so it's what's the Chinese girl that's with Prime 97?
Miss Info.
K Slay, we all in there.
Right.
So me and K, we talking and shit. So K was like, what you gonna say? What you gonna say? I said, nah, man, I'm gonna be nice today, man, because niggas called me and, me and Peckass, we got a good relationship. So, so L played us the records, and we just sitting there. I'm saying to myself, oh boy. I'm itching. So I said, all right, I ain't gonna say nothing. So Al said, yo, I just want your honest opinion. I just need your honest opinion. And then K-Slay said, SNS gonna tell you his honest opinion. Everybody looked at me. Nigga, Peckass, you see Peckass like, he said, oh no. I said, nah, bro. I said, some of the records, they all right, my nigga, but that's not LL. He said, what you mean it's not LL? So I could see he was getting tense.
Right.
He was smiling, but he was, bulked up. So I said,
muscles got bigger.
I said, bro, they just wasn't, some of the joints that I think you should leave off. The American Me record, I think you can leave off, and then this and that. I said, bro, I said, I'm real. I'm going to tell you if I don't like it. I said, if I'm wrong, I'll be the first one to tell you I'm wrong. Because I said, I was wrong with Headsprung. I did not like Headsprung.
Right.
Everybody at the label was trying to convince me that I like Headsprung. Right. They was like, yo, you want this record? Yo, I would be in the clubs and I'm not playing that. I don't like it. Until I was in Lot 61. Remember Lot 61? Right next to Cheetahs? That long club? I was in that club. And I said, you know what? I would listen to the record at home. Let me listen to it in the club. I never got a chance to play it in the club, listen to it. So now Rich Dollars, he was moonlighting for Bad Boy and Def Jam, back and forth. He begging me all night long. I made that nigga bake. I sat him there till 3 a.m. All his bosses were sitting there waiting. I played the record. When that piece said, they called me, bang, 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 I said, I took it off. Crowd go crazy. Took it off. Said, oh, wait. They was like, yo. I said, yo, I did not like this record. I said this to the crowd. But this record is fucking fire. They called me, bang. Went back into another. Yo, I played, honestly speaking, and that's where the people, if you understand, when it comes to playing records back to back to back to back for an hour, I am the fucking nigga that did it.
Inventor.
I did it with Benjamins.
Innovator.
Innovator.
I got you.
All right, thank you.
There's one of those two.
So I did it with Benjamins. Remember Club SO?
Yeah.
I used to play Benjamin for 45 minutes straight.
God damn.
Ask niggas to tell you. Anybody that was there, if you was in that era,
Jeezy told me a story himself about this nigga in Cancun playing lean back for like an
2004. 2004, Big Meech and them. Remember when they flew the plane?
Yeah.
So this side is Meech and them, right? This side is New York, Jersey, Philly, Texas in the front. So I'm like, all right. So Baby Blue come up there first. So Jeezy's there, he's deep with them. So Baby Blue, God rest his soul, he comes up there and was like, yo, play some Jeezy. So Mars, Mars, don't get mad at me for this one. So Mars was, he from Atlanta, and BMF is BMF in Atlanta. So I'm from New York. I don't know what BMF is about. I don't know what that's about.
Right.
So then it was like, yeah, play some Jeezy. And Mars was like, no, we got it, we got you. Yo, Mars, man, what this nigga talk to you like that, man? He's like, nah, man, that's, you don't know what that is. I said, bro, man, I'm from New York, I don't care. I said, I'm not gonna let nobody come up here and dictate, this is what we do. But he asked for the Jeezy record, and I had the record from Bootleg on Wax. The one with him and Bun B. That's like that's kind of one of his first joints. In the street that people really was on. So
it was before Hov on it or after Hov was on it?
Before no. That was a different Bun B record. This is another one.
Oh, that was Bun B.
Not Go Crazy. It was the other one. We getting money over here.
Yeah.
Some shit tripping. That joint. So that was the hottest record in Atlanta. It was Jeezy's record. It was that one after the group he was in. The Boys in the Hood. So I had the record, but they was kind of pressuring the situation. And Mars was like, you get on. So I got on. So I'm DJing, and we had our little thing, and then he went back downstairs. Blue Da Vinci came up and squashed it, boom, boom, boom. So now still them niggas is heavy over there, but New York is here. And Lean Back had just came out that Monday before I took the trip that Thursday to get to Cancun.
Right.
So I'm playing certain records and I'm doing my SNS shit, and I got the people going. I got people partying, my New York side partying. They over there being conceited. There's LeBron, JD, all these people, Lil Jon, everybody over here chilling.
Right.
And I got into my shit. I played Lean Back. Whole fucking side. New Jersey was deep. Jersey was about 45, 50 niggas deep. Everybody, wow, everybody doing the dance. That's maybe the third time I played it. I played that shit for about an hour.
Nah, that ass.
I swear to God to you.
Crazy.
I said, New York, we run this shit. Because I didn't like the fact everybody told this BMF, all this shit the whole time. I went against it. I went against the I played that shit for an hour.
Right.
They was rocking. So that's how I really put the nail in the coffin. So I said, hold on. They want to hear, they said, you playing too much of this song. They want to hear some R&B. I played an Usher record. Because, from ATL. Right. So people were like...
Which Usher?
My Way. Because that Jermaine did the record.
Right.
So I played My Way. And, people was like, I said, what? Fuck that. Yo, my nigga. When I say the whole building shook, LeBron... All the niggas ran from the BMF side and climbed. Remember, to get up to the DJ booth, you had to climb up there. Them niggas walked up the thing and climbed up there to give me a 5.
Wow.
So then, that's when I met Meech. Even Meech came, left his table, and came over with a thing. Yo, homeboy, you did great. I don't know who he is. But the guy Ill, I used to be with him.
Right.
No, Ill from the streets in New York. Say, yo, so he gave me a 5 at first, and they had the money. He had money in his hand. So I pushed it back and said, nah, man, I'm doing it for the love of DJing. They came back at me and looked at me again and said, yo, my name. They grabbed my hand and held it. So when I looked at it, it was a lot of hundreds. I looked at that nigga. I smiled. And I'm like, so who? So yeah, my name was Big Meech. So okay. Went on to play Lean Back the rest of the weekend. The rest of the weekend was the hottest record in the country. And Jeezy was on Fat Joe's show. I got the video of it. Visual. He said, yo, wherever SNS is, I hope you give him a bottle of champagne. Fat Joe bought me a Cadillac truck.
Yeah, word. Nah, dead ass. He pulled up to my school with that shit out. Yeah, he bought me like an hour. It was
2004. It was 2004, right? 2006, the new caddies that came out. The new shaped caddies. And
I think Black Republicans with Hov and Nas that just came out.
I was at the dealer, couldn't get shit. My credit was so fucked up. I had like 17 red flags. I couldn't get a Metro PCS if I
When did you know your pops was, you knew your pops was a name in?
To be honest.
Also, hold on, just after that too, just answer this like, what do you feel like the legacy you got from your pops? Like, how do you feel you look at your pops today?
To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of the stories and shit like that, I heard from like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like celebrities and shit. Like I told you, like the lean back story, I heard that from Jeezy himself. You feel me? Jeezy told me, let me tell you a story about your pops. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was in Cancun and he played this song
he
for
won't
an
stop
hour
talking
straight.
about this story.
He did. Jeezy be talking about that shit. Maybe niggas an hour though. Nigga, if a nigga ain't never seen, if a nigga never seen a DJ play a record for an hour and he witnessed that, he's gonna remember that forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's shit like that. Niggas like 2 Chainz, like mad other rappers, they'll give me certain stories. So when I'm coming up, niggas will say shit, but when I'm young, I'm not really understanding that shit in its entirety because I'm just knowing the nigga to be around and shit like that.
Right.
And he had the white Range Rover at the time when I'm young. I just see that pop in and out like the ice cream truck. I got
he didn't know what that car was.
Anytime I see the nigga in a white Range Rover, I'm thinking it's my father shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And this like late 90s, 2000s. So he mad busy. You feel me? Like
4.6 by the way. 4.6 by the way.
A lot of cats, they don't get what you got.
Yeah.
Not only do you have a father that's president and stuff like that, a father that's somebody in the culture that can teach you and pass you down jewels and all that.
Yeah.
Respect them when you're walking down the block. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
But it helped them. It helped them, and it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, it's
because,
a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? Like,
that sense of you got a father who helped you out, who got you on here, and people don't understand that I didn't get him on the radio.
Yeah, I got myself on the radio.
Flex played him.
Cypher Sounds played me.
Cypher Sounds, Cypher was on it big.
Cypher Sounds played me first.
Cypher, shout to Cypher
Before
Sounds.
he spun my record, Cypher Sounds spun
Absolutely.
my record.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Any particular reasons would you like, I don't like this record?
I was being old, being old nigga. I was like, nah,
I'm gonna leave you alone. Go ahead.
That's just all right. OG. You know what I'm saying? It's better. Being an old head. Yeah. I'm saying, no, I was being an old head.
I'm glad it happened like that, cause the perception of it would be like, you know what I'm saying?
I was definitely critical.
You feel me? So
I was always critical.
But the talk is different with me, cause like, nigga, I was on the radio before my father played any record.
He was 17. He was 17. He was, just wet behind the ears. I know what I come from being in D&D studios with niggas watching niggas really perform. When Jay needed a record, when Jay needed a nigga to listen to records for party records, he would call hip hop, tell hip hop, go get S. I need S to hear this. I was instrumental for a lot of that party music because they know what I would do in a club to a person's record. I make sure that you shine. Right. You know what I'm saying? That was my job, is to make you shine.
I started understanding the skills.
You help me, I help you.
Going with him to places, going with him and to see his DJ in live action. Like,
he had
when I first saw him in Jersey, I think my first party I seen him in was like Jersey or some shit. And I knew, I'm like, this is not what I want to do with my life at all. Like,
he didn't want to be a DJ
at all.
I want him to be a DJ.
You feel me?
I want him to follow.
I wound up knowing how to control the crowd in a different way with music and shit like that. But I just felt like, and maybe that's not a super thing right now, but I just know at the time when I'm looking at it, I feel like it's a lot more than just playing records with DJing. You feel me? Just on the mic, you got to control the crowd. Like, that story told y'all with the Big Meat shit, like he'll play a record with the mob with. He do that method still right now. He'll do that shit with like No Hands from Walker and them. And the beginning and say, listen to this track, bitch. So he'll play some out of nowhere R&B record and then cut it off and then play that and turn the party up. I done watched this nigga put DJ for like 12 or 6 hours, matter of fact, and CIAA.
You ever been to CIAA?
10, 11 in the morning to like 8 in the afternoon, 8 in the evening, you feel me? So like
7 hours of music.
No bathroom break.
I'm seeing shit like that. I hear everybody else saying it, but in my head, I'm like,
I'm drinking tons of water, but no bathroom
you
break.
saying this because it's my pops and it sound cool. But when I'm seeing it, now I'm seeing a different thing. I'm seeing how he command the crowd. I'm seeing the records being played. He got like a little Rockefeller set that I'm not going to say too much because niggas already be stealing the shit. But word, I be having
no, hold on. I got to ask this question because I know that's a big deal. Cypher Sounds, Flex playing the record because you guys weren't getting along at the time.
Yeah, man. We had a situation that was geared up by a lot of street talk. You know what I mean? And for me and Flex, we had a little incident. And that was me coming home from a party and he was on the radio talking stuff with Busta and he said something that pertained to me and I took it out of control. So it was like, back in the day.
What was the?
It was just saying like, some DJs get beat up for playing records. And that was the naughty situation.
Right.
And I was like, oh, it's on site. I didn't even want to even say nothing. It was on site.
Right.
So we had our little spat, boom, boom, boom. And years later, I saw him at Club Envy. And I went up to him like, man, I told him, I said, yo, as you get older, you get wiser of situations that will happen. I said,
Hopefully.
we both,
Hopefully,
dude.
Yeah.
Right? I said, like at the time, my son wasn't even on the radar for him to play at the time. But I just went as a man. I seen him. I said, man, I ain't got no time to be having niggas see me and niggas stand in front of me. We was cool. You know what I'm saying? I got records of his that he gave me that his Funk Master Flex stamp on it. Like that. We was cool when he had the Mark V back in the day. So, you know what I'm saying? He's been always a good dude. So, so when he played my son's record, without even me even have to make a call or anything like that, I took that as being my father's side kicked it. The father kicked it. But my nigga, that was respect. And the day he said to me was like, yo, he said, I didn't even know it was your son. When I found out it was your son, I played it even more because I want to see the next generation win. He says, it's not even about me and you. Mm-hmm. It's about seeing our kids move. My nigga, when he said that right there, man, I punched myself in the face, my nigga, because I was like, my nigga, and I got DJs who's friends that's on the radio, that's friends. Like I used to go with Clue, be on my, my old man shit sometimes.
Right.
But I remember Clue, and Clue and Flex played my son. Yeah. They didn't have to at all, but they played my son more than the guys who I was smacking 5 going out to eat with and everything.
Flex one of my main
and that shit and that shit shouldn't be, but how my grandma told you on the phone, my grandma would say, sometimes the people that you least expect be the ones that carry you over the threshold, man. And that's just how, that's how it be in the game. Like, like I made friends. I know a lot of people hate me because I tell the real.
Right.
But if I don't tell the real, I wouldn't be who I am.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how many niggas I've been in the game about 30 years.
That should help though.
Right? Let's keep it on with you. I never walked these streets with security ever in my life. I never walked in a club with security in my life. If you know me, you ask any promoter, ask John, you ask Kev, they'll tell you, I come in the club by myself. I walk in the club, do my job, and go home by myself. I had the best of cars, I had the biggest chains on my neck, and I can walk in towns by myself in any city. I go to Chicago, I was going by myself. I was going to Memphis, I went by myself. DJ with Devin Steele, shout out to my boy Devin Steele. I met Gotti, that's how I met Gotti. We used to go to Miami. I used to go see, what's my nigga, I'm not Cali like that. big black nigga.
E-Class?
E-Class.
E-Class.
E-Class, my guy. Like, that's what I mean, E-Class. He said, yo, you and K-Slayer the realest niggas ever.
That's another person he had a problem with at one point in time, but played me the most.
Yeah, me and K-Slayer had a problem. Wow. And how me and K-Slayer squashed it. He used to make mixtapes about me. Like, yo, he had a dirty coochie suit. The DJ with the dirty coochie suit on.
Bro, I'm heavy buying mixtapes. I couldn't buy action figures no more. None of that shit. My step pops dubbed that shit for me. So I'm buying CDs like it's my toys and shit.
Right. I got tired of that shit.
I'm hearing my first time I'm hearing a K-Slay on. I got a mixtape. He go crazy on this nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know but that boosted my juices up to go back.
You know, Slay said slap your favorite DJ. Man.
So I got tired of some nigga think I'm sweet. So Party Randomers put us on the phone. He was like, what the fuck you want? I said, my nigga, not for this shit, my nigga. Where you at? I said, let me come in your block. Where you at, nigga? Like, I said, what we doing? When I see this on site, let's do it. Let's do it. I said, you, Dollar Bill, all you niggas. I'm coming to see all you niggas. I don't need nobody. I'm coming by myself. I was on my shit like that.
Right.
We got cool from that phone call. Cause he was like, nah, man, you said something. I said, I didn't say nothing. You went on the word of somebody else. They told you that because they try to divide and conquer. I said, but whatever you want to do, we can do it. But I'm cool with everybody you cool with.
Right.
I said, I used to run the East Side just like you used to run the East Side, my nigga. I said, that East Side talk, I used to throw that my whole family, Shariba and all of them are my family. Shout out to the East Side of Harlem. Right. They held me down at parties. I used to do my biggest parties. Back in the day, that's how I got onto the street. I used to do Reebok parties. I used to get 5411s away for the ladies, so the girls will wait. And I used to do that $11.99, the gym $11.99.
Back in the day,
so I used to give out the Reeboks, and that's how me and my man Chuck Black used to get all the people to come out. Right. And that was the hustlers will hustle all week to get their gear out to see, we got an SNS party. And then when I get in there, $11.99 guys was always, give my man Ash, shout out to my man Ash and them over there, and they used to show me love. And then the East Side, I was shouting the East Side on the mixtapes.
Bully too.
Ain't nothing like shouting on the East Side. I could walk the streets of Harlem with my chest out. I used to go to niggas' blocks. That used to be the key. And I tell DJs this, relationships mean a lot.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to be able to walk free in these streets, you got to be cool with niggas in your area. Right. You know what I mean? Even when I lived in Brooklyn, I used to walk home from the hospital. Wow. Niggas, Long Island College. Okay. I used to work at Long Island College Hospital. Downtown. Niggas in the street. I wasn't getting that much money for Long Island College, but I had to walk home with it. I knew all the loan sharks. All the Italian loan shark niggas. Because I was a big guy, so I used to walk around and collect the money for them. Right. So I used to walk home. I lived on Kingston and Troop. So I had to walk through the trenches.
Kingston and Troop?
Wow. Yeah.
It was on your side.
That's uptown.
You had to walk, you had to walk through the trenches. You get from there, you had to walk through the trenches, man. Niggas was like, yo, that's what you doing over here. They know my face because they used to be in the Muse. Remember, the Muse was ran by Brooklyn.
Big wasn't too far from there.
Huh?
Biggie wasn't too
far. He was at Gates and Grant. I told you, he lived at Gates and Grant. I lived at Gates and Grant.
6 blocks down.
Mm-hmm. By the video store. Right. That's over there. And that's why I say he used to go get the video tapes.
2023. I don't know if that video store probably...
I don't know if they're no more. But that's what he put me up on Vanessa Del Rio. I didn't know nothing about no Vanessa Del Rio. He put me up.
God.
He put me on the Vanessa Del Rio. I didn't know nothing about that. Right. So that's how I got cool. That's how I got cool with him, Hawk, C Gutter, and the whole team. I got cool with them, but they know me from that. And me and C was on the phone today talking, and she was like, yo, then I want to call him and ask him, I said, I'm about to do Hoffa. I don't want to, I don't want to over talk about it. He said, nah, let's talk your shit. I said, okay.
Gutter pressed me too. I ran into
Thank you, C's.
That nigga Gutter was like, yo,
about time, nigga, don't take,
right?
Yo,
classic example of giving advice you don't take.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how Big was. Big was so much of a dope guy, right?
Yeah.
So when, Big had the hand of life. If you ever gambled against Biggie, 9 or 10 times he broke you. That nigga had the hand of life. So he was 4, 5, 6. on a 3-time basis, you thought the dice was rigged, but it'd be your dice.
It'd be your dice.
It'd be your dice, and he 4, 5, 6 and taking your money.
Boom.
So Fendi, me and Fendi, we go years back. I know Fendi for almost the same time.
Shout out to Fendi.
30 years. Big Fendi. You know how I do Big Fendi part. That's my brother.
He gonna see all this Brooklyn shit this nigga talking about.
Yeah. That's why I'm talking about shit. So Big, Fendi was the guy. Fendi brought Big to North Carolina. The first person to bring Big to North Carolina. And we used to be up in the hotel floors, and we gambling. On my flight, I leave at 6 in the morning. But I'm sitting there spending my DJ money. The $1,000 I was getting.
Right.
I'm leaving there with $400. So I'm explaining this to my grandmother. So I ain't got no crazy. I spent all my money. And then, being Fendi, being the brother he is, he's like, yo, man, I don't want to hear your grandmother mouth. Here, take it. Just take care of your next party. So, all right, I did that song and, I bring that bread home. So, Big, I'm sitting there watching Big go crazy. He said, all right, niggas, the money. So his man Light, Fendi and his man Light, and Light spinning, they throwing 1,200 down. Yeah, nigga. Big was like, all right, stop it, nigga. Stop it. This money's coming with me. Sweep. All right, I'm half. He took the bank, 4, 5, 6 to the half. So him and Fendi, they going back and forth. Missed my flight.
Yeah.
Why? Because I know if Fendi said if he wins, he's going to give me another 1,000. So I'm cheering for Fendi. I'm cheering for Fendi. So then Fendi, he got him. He hit him with the trips. Boom. He gave me 500. I took the 5, went back in the room, and I went to sleep and got my flight. I don't know what happened after that. All I kept hearing outside the door, motherfucker. That was Big losing. So then, I remember Howard Homecoming. We're in the lobby. Further, we was upstairs again. The hotel that's right across the street from the McDonald's at Howard. If you've ever been to Howard, that hotel that used to be right there. It's now a bookstore, but it used to be a hotel. So that was, I don't want to talk about that iconic night. I say that. Should I say that for another time? So talk about it now.
Talk about it now. Let it go.
So this was my best party I've ever done in my life. I DJ in life. I did in life.
To date.
No, today until I do one, yeah.
Is the Biggie and Method Man story?
Yes. So it was a concert.
Spoiler alert, nigga.
It was a concert.
I didn't know. Howard Homecoming is a shit. So
it was a concert for Howard Homecoming. They had the United States Postal Building. No lie. I don't know what promoter did this. They had the United States Postal Building, the one that's downtown D.C. You know how far? That showed 5,000 people. Crazy. So I'm DJing for Big, but I'm also DJing the whole spot. Right. But I was DJing for Big at the time. They got me to DJ because Weston couldn't make it.
Mr. C?
Clark it wasn't Mr. C. It was Clark couldn't make it. So I had to do it. So I'm DJing for Big, and I play, Big about to finish with Juicy. But he's not knowing that Meth was right here with me. And Meth, I said, dogs, I got the Fuck the World. Now remember.
The what?
The what?
The what, yeah.
But it was called Fuck the World. We called it Fuck the World. It wasn't, nobody knew the name of the song yet. Remember, it leaked. That was one of the first songs that leaked off that album.
Right.
So I had it on bootleg because the bootlegger always asked me for it's 30 years straight. So the bootlegger always called me.
Taking necessary risks.
He let me get that record. This brand, let me get that record. So I send him records and he'll make sure whatever records I need to get pressed up for certain shit, I have my own.
Right.
So I give him records that I couldn't find no more than hard records to find. Uh-huh. I'll send him a list and he'll press it up for me and send it to me and I have them so I can play them, white labels. So you know how big we are was on white labels.
Yeah,
life was white label still to this day, exactly. So we playing, I had the record. He's like, son, you got the record? I said, yeah. He said, all right, we going after him anyway. So that's gonna be the last record. I said, yeah, I got you. So, you know, he do the, and Juicy, he used to do the Mad Lion beat. That was the hot beat at the time, the Mad Lion joint.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Yeah. So he rhyming over it, and then after he finished, he's like, all right, y'all. So I said, yo, Big, hold on, Big. Hold on. So Puff turned around real quick, looked at me like, I'm saying, yo,
what you doing? I
got a record, man. I got a record I need you to do. He said, what you talking about, S? I said, I got a record off the album that, you know, that everybody been asking for. He said, what you got? Boom, 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 boom. Motherfucking crowd went crazy. They knew the word. They knew the song already.
I got more.
It was in the streets.
Right. You.
So and he grew.
This is before the album dropped. After the album.
This was before the album dropped. Remember, he was doing Juicy. That was the record he was doing. Juicy, Party Bullshit, you know, a couple other records. He had Freak, whatever. And he did that. So they rocking. He does the. Please got till the clips get empty. T-H-O-D, man. That nigga came on stage. My nigga, I never felt the roar of a crowd until that night there. They roaring. They looking at, I'm talking about when I say a wave, niggas is waving. 5,000 kids just jumping. That's my pure part of hip hop. Like seeing these kids
I never
jumping up and down.
That record. Never saw
you know what I'm saying?
That record.
So they rocking. Right? And then they did the whole record to the got more clock next to you, make it hot.
Niggas wanna stand next to you.
If you touch me, better bust me 3 times in the head, or motherfucker's dead. Your door sucks, fuck the world. And I dropped the record, and he said, fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. And then the whole crowd is singing. They going like this.
Oh man.
Then they doing that, right? He's like, don't stop. He's like, met the cow. And they, you know, they doing their shit. They gave 5. Redman comes out he's on the balcony. They see Redman, the light with the Redman on the balcony. First record that he threw on was Tonight's Tonight. My nigga, bro.
Mic check.
When I say this was the most, remember, EPMD got to come after them.
Right, wow.
EPMD had to come after them. Damn. And EPMD was hot at the time too, but Met the Red was different.
Yeah, that's different.
My nigga. And that and that's never what I almost got in trouble with. So nigga Matt before while I'm DJ for Big here in my ear, yo son, you ain't had to play Meth versus Chef. He said, that's on my album. He said, how did you get? I said, I got the whole album too, bro. But I didn't know. I said, bro, I didn't know. I picked one record. I said, that's the record I wanted to play. He's like, you know what, S? Fuck it. Thank you, man. But just ask me next time, man. Yeah. He said, we cool. He said, we fuck with you. Cause just ask me. I said, all right, no problem.
All right.
How many niggas is in Naughty by Nature?
3.
3?
Yeah.
It's like 9 niggas in Wu-Tang, bro.
No, so like
hell no.
More than that. I
wasn't the killer.
No.
I'm not counting none of them niggas.
But understand this.
Get jumped by Wu-Tang.
No. You know why I never got jumped by Wu-Tang? Listen. You know why? Let me tell you something.
It's crazy.
So when Wu-Tang first came out, Old Dirty gave me the tape. I was on 134th and 8th Avenue on the uptown side. And Old Dirty walked up on me. Yo, you SNS, right? So, yo, Old Dirty Bastard, Wu-Tang. I don't know who this nigga was. I don't know. I never heard of him. Never heard of Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang wasn't out like that yet. He gave me the tape. Yo, we need you to play this on your tape, son. It was Protecting the Neck. On the other side was Laughter Before Tears.
Wow.
Laughter.
I know the record.
It was the other side of the tape.
I don't remember that being.
Not the Rex. Not the wax.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not the wax. The wax had Method Man.
Method Man.
Yes.
Okay.
The tape. That means that was the beginning. That was the first pressing.
That was the inception of it.
That was the first pressing. Nobody knew who that was. They gave me the joint. I played the Protected Neck on that mixtape, but they had the Method Man. Then they had the wax. They come out. The wax came out actually 2 weeks after the tape was already in the street.
You know what's crazy?
And that tape died. That tape died. That tape died because Method Man song took over Protected Neck. And the group, people in the group was mad at that shit. And they was mad. Remember nigga had hatred towards meth. Because that Method Man took off the way it did over Protected Neck.
Hold up. You know what's crazy? On the Wu-Tang Saga show, there's a scene, I think it's in season 1, where it show old dirty bastard all high and shit. Up on in Harlem and just dropping the tape off. He was probably one of the niggas in the show.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
Well, Clue had a lot more help than I did. Yeah. Clue's brother is Scarecrow. Scarecrow worked for Steve Stout. Steve Stout had Nas. He was in.
And he's from Queensbridge.
And he's from Queensbridge. So, you know,
Danny got with The Rock.
At the time, then he got signed. And then he got signed with I remember when they signed him. Because, you know, I wanted to get, I was supposed to be signed. I was supposed to get signed to Damon. Because, you know, I grew up with Damon Biggs. Right. You know, me and Biggs used to walk to school together. You know, I'm godfather of the hip-hop son. Like, Babalab, rest in peace, Babalab, man. Yeah. You know, Babalab always just showed me love, man. He treated me like a shorty. He treated me like, you know what I'm saying, young nigga coming up. So I used to go to school with him. I thought I was gonna be signed to The Rock. My chest is almost, I'm about to be signed. Nigga, Dave said the realest shit, my nigga. I can never front on Dave. Dave can never front on Dave. Dave said, yo, S, man, the nigga hiding in you, bro. Real talking to you. He said, yo, you my nigga. We love you. But Clue's hiding in you. You gotta accept the fact. And you know what? He was. I'm man enough to say that in public. Like, he was hotter than me. And he was, I was sitting there every nights. I was sitting on my BM and it's cold outside. There's snow. He dropped that locks, chest to chest, top to block. I was sitting in my car like, the fuck I'm gonna do now?
It's all fucked up now.
I said, damn.
What you gonna do now?
I said, what the fuck I'm gonna do now? So then, you know I had, you know, I was still a bad boy, you know, I was still fucking with bad boy, like that was cool, you know. That shit went out the window. So it was a party. It was a Mike Tyson and Puff party. You know, Puff called me. He's like, yo, Playboy, need you for New Year's. I was like, bro, I already got another New Year's gig, you know, and I charged the nigga $1,500. I was like, yo, well, you know, I already spent half a deposit, so I need you to give me, you know, the deposit money back, and then I'll charge you this. He was like, come on, Playboy. I said, oh, Puff, man, you and Mike Tyson worth like $50 million. I can't get $3,000? He was like, nah, Playboy, I'll call you back.
Damn.
Clue did it for free.
Wow.
He was up and coming. He was up and coming. He did it for free. And guess what? And guess what? Everything that came from Bad Boy went right to Clue. I said, bad move. Bad move. Bad move. That fucked me up.
But you keep it 100.
Sometimes I'm keeping it down. I got to.
That doesn't always pay off. Everybody's not always ready to hear
it's when keeping it real goes wrong, bro.
Sometimes, but you know what it did? It made me hungrier as a DJ to say, all right, this shit gonna die soon.
Mixtapes?
I said, mixtapes gonna die soon. I said this back then. But when Clue switched it to CDs, that's when I said, oh yeah, my time, it's my time to go. I mean, I could have did the CDs and all that shit, but I was always a party guy. Like I always, you know, to this day.
YouTube uploads all party joints.
Yeah, I'm still, niggas call me to do the great party. I just got called to do Steve Rifkin's wedding today. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Steve Rifkin.
Shout out to DJ Cassidy. who made the phone call.
Cassidy.
Cassidy called me and put Steve on the phone. I honored to do Steve Rifkin's wedding, man. I did DMX wedding. I was supposed to do Irv wedding. I've done weddings, great weddings.
Wow.
Thank you, Lord.
What about your relationship with Mary?
So, Mary...
I still want to hear how you bootleg this Nas album, but go ahead.
Yeah, you're not.
I didn't bootleg. All right, I'm gonna tell you. No. He had 10 records. I played 7.
Yes.
Plus the remix to Ain't Hard to Tell remix.
Right.
Lost Professor.
That's all the songs.
That's
what I'm saying. I mean, the whole song. Bro, I watched the documentary. They said it's 10 songs.
I thought you were going to say 2 or something. He said 7 plus.
Bro, that album, bro. First of all, when it did in hip hop, bro, you could have dead ass fucked my son up. Would have been no 5 mics.
Wait.
None of that.
Nah.
Hold. But it worked in my favor. It worked in my favor. Jungle don't want me bad. They just want to get me bad. Jungle don't want to get me bad.
Nigga don't learn.
But the respect that I had for playing Queens artists. Remember, I am a Harlem nigga. But I was playing Queens niggas and Brooklyn niggas like I was born there. Like, like Big L, I found Big L. That was me. That brought up the Lord Finesse.
Wow.
Me. Children of the Corn. I had Children of the Corn. I was supposed to manage Cam and Blushhead. God bless the dead, Blushhead. I was supposed to manage it. BBO was me. Wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was me. I had Mace. I could have had Mace. Mace was in Sony Purchase playing ball back in the days. He didn't want to rhyme no more. He wanted to play ball. That's what he wanted to do. Right. But he started rhyming. Niggas convinced him to rhyme, and it is. So my accolades in this game is strong when it comes to artists. I just didn't know about management and none of that side, that record shit. I wasn't in school then. But them Queens niggas want to get me bad. But the love that shit did in the street, because remember, no one else had it. This is before Clue could even touch it. No one else had it. Like, none of them niggas had none of the records. So that helped me out. That helped me out tremendously.
Nigga Gat said, that's the whole album.
Well, remember
the whole album.
Let me tell you what album
on. When you're playing these records, at the same time you're making these songs hot.
They're going. So one thing I always did was the Africans. I never caused havoc with the Africans. Like most DJs used to want to beat the Africans up and torture them and for the money. I didn't care about that because what I learned, the Africans gonna make you crazy out of town. Bruh, so let me tell you something.
No, not just 50. I walked down 125th Street, extorting these niggas. I had a DVD called Rap War 1. It was a movie I was in battling or whatever. I was walking down 125th Street. I seen that shit. I think Mickey Faxes, who was with me that day? Somebody was with me that day. And I just took up the stack. I was taking money out these niggas' pockets. I was just walking down.
They had that shit on bootleg?
But in hindsight, they had it in bootleg. In hindsight, fucked me up because they was gonna make it hot.
That was
your guerrilla marketing.
What happened with that is,
right there.
remember,
I played myself.
I think at that time,
I'm sorry, I'm a dude.
Like niggas be on the road, and if it's already in the street, it's like
everybody treated Amadou them was the coolest Africans in the world. So when I did a deal with them back then. I said, he's like, I want your thing mixtape. I want your mixtape before everybody get it. I said, so what we gonna do with I give you 5,000 mixtape. What? You can have, I gave him everything straight. So my first mixtape I gave him was Get Your Swerve On. This was a hip hop R&B joint, right? Mm-hmm. That shit lasted 9 months in the street. Wow. I'm gonna tell you why.
God damn.
The songs I had on there
didn't drop till 9 months later.
Legendary. So, all right, when you heard Mary's first album, what was the song that started off?
Real Love.
No.
What's the 411?
No.
The shit with her and Big?
Who Shot Ya? With Keith Murray.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Keith Murray was on the
Keith
first
Murray
remix.
version.
Yeah, he was on the...
I had the whole song.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a fact.
I had the whole song.
Wow.
I had Ha Ha. The first version of Ha Ha. The real dope version. I had Total. South Bronx. It was called, I called it South Bronx. But it was Total. It was Terry and Monica. You remember Terry and Monica, the writers?
Right.
It was a reference record. And I thought it was Total. Nigga in the street, nigga in the street say, yo, the tape said, the tape said, South Bronx Total. I didn't give a fuck. $50. The nigga said, give me $50. I said, here you go. I ran home. I did that shit. I had all the songs set up. Started off with one of them legendary blends. The Ask of You by Tony. Mixed with mixed music with Jamal Biz, had the streets going.
Crazy.
And everything on there was all remixes. I did the Keith Murray and Total, the Can't You See remix. Yeah. I had all that on one R&B side, the other side was hip hop.
Did Diddy press you for that?
So, let me tell you, that's what hold on. So, all right, I'm in the park. I'm in the park playing ball. So that's when we had the flip phones. Right. We had to flip gray phones, the Motorola thick joints. So
the chirps.
Not the chirp. Wait for the chirp.
The
big back.
Right.
The big back. The big back ones. The big battery. The big battery. So the nigga say, yo, your phone is calling. The phone is calling us, my man. I said, pick it up. Let me know. I'm playing ball. You know? So, yo, it's Puff.
Oh, shit.
So I said, yo, what's up, my nigga? He said, yo, the fuck is this song? Where you playing my Total record? I said, bro, it's Total. It said like a mixtape record. He's like, nah, Playboy. Yo. He said, nah, Playboy. You gotta take that out the store. I said, where you at? He said, I'm in Atlanta. That's where you heard it at? Yeah, it's all the way down here. Oh, it's too late. I said, it's too late.
Oh, shit.
I said, it's too late. He's like, what? He said, fuck you, SNS. And he got mad. He hung up on me. Later on that night, he called me. Yo, you got the streets going crazy with this mixtape. Why? Because I did the deal with the Africans.
Right.
And the Africans, when they ship, they like Amazon. They just didn't understand. When they ship, they get that shit to you the next day.
Yeah, they ain't playing.
In every state.
They ain't playing.
In every state. The whole, what's that shit called? The flea market in Atlanta everybody used to go to was pumping SNS mixtape.
When Drama got into that shit with the feds and all that shit, where you was at that time? Like,
I was watching him get arrested. and he took one for the culture. Shout out to DJ Drama. I love Drama.
Shout out to Don Cannon.
Rest in peace.
He always look at him.
We love you.
Right.
Yes,
We love you.
Drama always look up for me. So we did a show with the Torre nigga. Not my man rapper Torre, the Torre with the wild hair.
Right. From BT.
Yeah, the light talking Torre.
Right.
So we on the show and they had a lawyer there and he was talking about, when Drama got busted, he said, so I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, I'll tell you this though, they can come look for me if they want to. I said, what proof they got? I didn't put my face on the mixtapes. All we did was put words. That's when the dumb niggas was putting the artist's face on it. Well, the Drama was doing the artist to artist mixtape. Yeah. Niggas was putting people's faces on it. So when the labels was coming to get niggas, they sicked the boys on everybody.
Wow, that's crazy.
They did that. Why? Because you're telling the people's faces. You're taking artists. So people in the streets are buying your artwork. When you got five rappers under like a globe, a shining globe, and you saying the world takeover mixtape. You got five artists, you got Eminem, you got all of them, and 50 Cent on them, they looking at you like, oh.
No, the issue was they had a distribution deal with someone who was printing their mixtapes and selling them in stores.
With no barcode.
Yeah.
With the barcode.
No barcode.
No barcode. No, with the barcode.
With the barcode.
Oh, that's
I thought it was no barcode.
That's where the issue comes in at. Because now you got this shit in fucking Tower Records.
Shout out to my brother OG.
Oh, right.
Shout out to OG Ron C. OG Ron C used to sell all our mixtapes on barcode. Nigga from Houston. He had us blazing in Houston.
Wow.
So what happened was,
was you getting a kickback from that?
No, just send me my upfront money and then have fun.
Okay.
I didn't care.
Right.
I was getting 5,000 from homecomings. I didn't care. I didn't care about mixtapes. I tell you, I didn't care no more. Once I started doing parties and seeing why Kid left the mixtape game, shout out to Kid Capri for being inspirational, being the inspiration to helping me develop myself into the DJ I am today. You know, I learned from Hollywood, Star Child, Starsky, Rest His Soul, Red Alert, Chuck Chill Out, you know, all the greatest. Jazzy Joyce, Clark Kent, definitely Clark. And Brucey B, watching Bruce and Star Child, that was the soul too. So
shout out to Clark, get well.
So watching all those DJs made me turn myself into one guy, just like the one being like them. So Kid made it possible for us to take DJing and become entertainers. Like a lot of DJs didn't understand about being entertainers. You got a lot of scratch DJs. Shout out to Stevie D, you know, before Rock Raider, Rest His Soul, my brother Rock Raider, my man Boogie Blind, you know, the Executioners. I was involved with the Executioners when they was, you know, when there was Superman.
Right.
I was involved with the Executioners, the X-Men, the X-Men. I was involved with them. I was doing my trick shit then, but, you know, I didn't. But Kid and Bruce showed me the other side of the coin.
He was the first DJ with a tour bus.
Yes. Kid was the first with a tour bus. He was the first one to shake buildings without even having to be on the building. Like I remember I was in Daddy's house. Daddy's house the night that Jordan did this. I was in Daddy's house on 53rd Street.
53rd?
Across the street from the sound factory, the studio. That shit on the corner.
Second floor.
So I was in that building.
Yeah.
I watched the nigga do this. But that's the night I watched Clark Kent and Flex DJ. And I'm watching Flex get crazy. Flex is killing the building, destroying it. So Biz supposed to DJ that night too with them. So I'm with Biz. That's the only way I got in was because I'm with Biz. I was packed. I watched Kid walk in with that army suit. This is what I sat there and said, you know, you watch your circumference, watch you. I watched this light-skinned nigga come in. He started diddy bopping, got the little diddy bop, Italian boy diddy bop. He walk in, he just get on the mic. Yo, it's the motherfucking Kid Capri. My nigga, the whole fucking crowd just went crazy like it was LL. I said, that's it. That's what I want to be. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have the motherfuckers saying that when I come in. Yo, it's the motherfucking DJ Sns. Nigga, that's like, you know, when Superman get the red sun, with the shit with the sun nigga strong. Yeah. That should get me strong, nigga. When them people do that to me, watching Kid do that was an exciting part of my life. You know what I'm saying? And so I could be this nigga. I could be this nigga. So then Biz, you know, being with Biz, you know, Biz used to come to my house, rest his soul. He used to come to my house every day, like 8:30 in the morning. You know, my grandma, you know, my friends on my block, champagne asleep. You know, they want to go out and play ball early in the morning. You know how it was, your friends coming in early. Nigga Biz come to the house. She's like, Marcel, hey, so I always call him Marcel. She said, I don't want to call you no Biz. Biz who? Biz what? I'm calling you Marcel. So
my mom's told me I was scared of that nigga when I was a baby.
Yeah, it was, you know, Biz was, you know, Biz.
They said it's supposed to be my godfather,
Biz
but I was scared of that nigga.
Pulverizing dude. So he comes in the house. She got the bacon, eggs, grits. I'm like, shit, damn. Cook every morning for him. So, all right, y'all go have fun. Because this nigga out. So sometimes I don't even come back home. I got to change the clothes because we go right over the bridge, but he want me with him.
Right.
So I remember we had a party together, and the nigga said, "Yo, let's go record shopping." I was like, "Oh man, fuck all that record shopping shit, man. I'll be on my SNS shit. See, got my ass spanked." But he said, "Yo," he was like, "Yo, let's go record shopping." I said, "Nah, man, I'm good. It's Jersey. I got it." He said, "Okay. All right, I'll see you later. I want to play ball. I want to play ball with my friends." At night, we in the park, we in the club. The Zoo Crew, all them Jersey niggas there, everybody there. Tough niggas. Niggas got on hoodies, army clothes, niggas looking tough. I'm going first, I'm playing everything. Playing Wu-Tang, I'm playing all the hot shit, right? They ain't budging a motherfucking move. They looking at me, who the fuck is this nigga here? This nigga Biz come on with, "I'm surprised to see your footsteps at the door." Niggas jumped up like it was the Benjamins. I'm watching grown niggas with hoodies. Grown niggas with hoodies doing the dances. I say, yo, got my ass spanked. Then he killed me. He said, "I told you." I told you.
Record shopping.
You don't want to listen to me. I told you. So then so then the next day, right? We go to 125th Street. He has the 850. That's the first person in hip hop with the 850. Him and Akil Davidson from Rex and Effect. They had the 850. He had the red one. So he had this chick from One Life to Live. I forgot the girl name back in there from One Life to Live. The stories. The stories. Yeah. She was kind of popular. He had on the front seat.
No, black people don't call them soap operas. They call them stories.
Stories. I'm saying stories. So he got her in the car. I'm like, oh, she's bad. Ben get out, stand in front of 250 because he had the 850. He stand there. He greeting everybody, singing. I said, "Oh, you fronting today?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "You can't buy this love." Okay. So the girl gets out and she kisses him on his lips. I said, "Oh yeah, I gotta get in this rap game. This is what I need to do." Because if she gave Biz Markie a kiss, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna
Rest in peace, Biz.
Rest in peace to my brother's great diabolical Biz Markie.
Rest in peace, Biz. Rest in peace, K Slade.
Rest in peace, K.
East side of Harlem will always love you. Harlem period gonna love you, K Slade. Forever.
Rest in peace, Fred.
Word.
Man, yeah, my man. Oh man, my man, Fred. I remember Security Fred. My man, Big Fred. Back in the day, there's so many people that. My man, Vern for the Bronx. Big Vern for the Bronx.
I was talking about Fred the Gosson.
Oh, yeah. Gosson. Oh, yeah. He was Special Fred. I call him Special Flows. Fred was Special Flows.
Yeah.
And you know what's so crazy? And I say this, fuck to all you labels that didn't want to sign Fred because of his appearance. Like, you know, they want to fuck y'all for that. Because Fred, life would have been totally different. He'd still be here living. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gave him that shot, he was good enough.
Stuff like that, things like that, situations like that, you ever think that maybe you should step in A&R since you see it coming early?
Because they don't, I wanted to. I told Sylvia Rome, yo, I need an A&R job. I was there when Shakir was there, rest in peace. Shakir was at Def Jam. I was telling you, when I was in Def Jam every day, I used to hang with White Boy Pat and my man Hector. I was in the office when Kanye was sitting there and no one would fuck with Kanye, and he had his album and a bunch of discs. I had to arrange them. He gave me the shit. I had the CD player in the car. I had to call back upstairs because I heard Jesus Walks. That shit almost crashed. Because I heard Jesus Walks. I never heard a more put together hip hop record. And then I've been playing some records in my life. But Jesus Walks was a special record, man.
Yeah.
Somebody should give you an A&R job. Catch this shit before
they don't want to do. They don't want to do artist development anymore. They want.
That's true.
They don't want to do artist development, and if you can't develop these young guys, because they got their mindset on how they perceive what rap is, and sometimes you need the development. So people that been there, not just the people, not just because you're an older guy.
I'm trying to figure out it's niggas that's in the game, i.e. Kanye, who if he had artist development, would he be doing? Would he be moving?
Well, no,
like
he
this?
went after. This is what you're seeing is after. He was developed as an artist, and then this happened.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So he was developed as an artist when he said George Bush don't like black people.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He was definitely developed because Kanye. People think that Kanye got signed. He just dropped the album. No, he was dropping freestyles that people wasn't fucking with.
He was running with Mos Def. He was running with Talib.
He was doing a lot before that moment.
Yeah, I think at that time, like the backpack rap was like at its. I think it's most.
No, yes,
no. I want to say it's most popular.
Getting a lot of.
Pharoah Monch was popping at the time. Common had mad records at the time. Talib, Mos Def, Consequence, Slum Village.
But I gotta say,
2000s.
Kanye was the peak.
For sure, he's the head. He's the one waving the flag.
He was the highlight of it.
You know what?
I think Common sits right there behind him.
He was the latest.
Kanye
he went a different route.
I'm gonna tell you something. And a lot of the conscious rappers didn't attack it when they should have.
Didn't attack what?
Kanye was their bridge.
Yeah.
Kanye was their bridge to take them to
the
be
mainstream,
bigger than what because think about it. The record Go by Kanye, he made for Common.
Right.
Go. That record was added, rotation. He was fucking with that record with big
corner.
Regardless of the label spinning the bag, they spin the bag. They was fucking with it anyway.
Right.
When Mos Def did records, when he did that the joint, the biggest record, Miss Booty.
Yeah.
They was fucking with that record.
Yeah.
That's their whole clique. Remember, that's their whole clique with Talib Kweli and them did.
Yeah, Ron Fest had a record.
That's their whole clique.
2000s, brand new.
They didn't look at the Ron Fest too. Even Ron Fest is
Jesus Walks.
But what I was saying,
he did write Jesus Walks for sure.
What I was saying, they said he wrote the first verse. The second verse was Kanye. They said
it don't matter.
That's what they said. But
I don't think it matters.
All of them.
He wrote the chorus and the first verse.
Instead of saying, you know what, this guy just bridged the gap between the lifestylers and conscious rap. When Kanye's album came out, that album was the balance. When I was talking about balance, that album was the balance.
It was.
Yeah.
So he took a backpack nigga who wore polo, book bags, but still had the jewelry and looked like the lifestylers.
But not only that, but he could get all the other rappers from the other side to jump on his project.
Exactly. So that I think that bridge would have took that conscious rap that we do love. And listen, I'm with you, Mec, when it comes to that conscious rap.
Look at that.
Yes, I am.
Mec look like a backpacker.
No. He comes from that era.
Nah, you know why? He didn't want to get the shape up.
He comes from that era. He comes from that era. He reported.
But it's more.
Hold on.
You gotta let him defend himself. Hold on.
You gotta defend yourself.
No,
I don't.
Should have got the shape up, Mec.
Mec is a backpacker.
Huh?
Mec is a backpacker.
Talk that shit.
Always had been.
Wow.
I'm not ashamed of that. My first element was breakdancing. Only thing I didn't do was
Graffiti?
DJing. No, I did graffiti. Only thing I didn't do was DJ.
He broke
I
dance
am
and
a
all that.
backpacker.
Word.
Yes.
Mec used to battle and all that.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know that.
But do you agree? Do you agree with what I mean? But that Kanye could have been the bridge, the bigger
I
bridge.
feel like he was in the 2000s.
In context, no. And I'll tell you why. The reason why he was able to do the stuff he did is because he was under the umbrella of one of the biggest lifestyle rappers ever.
Facts.
Which
True.
was Hov.
True.
Right? Most Common, et cetera, they didn't have that coverage. They didn't
true.
have that. They didn't have that.
That's
kind
a
of thing.
fact.
So it was them
That's a fact.
versus the lifestyle is on their own.
I agree 100%.
Showed them how to get.
Nah, it don't matter.
He opened the door.
You can't. No,
he opened the door.
The door was open by the nigga who signed you. The nigga, you're on a winning team. I don't give a fuck if you're on the Chicago Bulls and with Jordan and you lane for niggas on the Lakers.
That first album, you was on the win. Let's not do that. That first album, did not believe in it.
Let me break it. Let me break it.
Bro, it don't matter about your first album. You're on Jay-Z's album.
Bro,
you're on Jay-Z's album. You're on Blueprint 2.
Yeah, the rock. Let me put it this way. Put it this way.
No, stop. Because we're giving so much credit to everyone else. That first album was a fucking masterpiece.
Well, no, hell yeah.
I was one of those guys. I was one of those kids that used to go Virgin Mega, put on the headphones, they got it on the wall.
Yeah, play it.
But
bro, Harlem, we had some shit
by the third song, I was like, I need to buy this.
Hell yeah.
But you know what? Black on Both Sides was a masterpiece. Like they were dope.
I think Common's Beat album was a masterpiece.
What happened? I'll break it down, and as a Harlem dude, you'll probably appreciate this. There was a time in the game where every label wanted to get a Harlem rapper.
Yes.
Everybody had to get. You had to go get
Indeed.
one. Children of the Corn ended up all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, everybody had to go get one Harlem, right? But on their own, just standing on a Harlem foundation, it was that much more difficult for them to get in the door.
You know why, right?
No, doesn't matter why. My point is, Kanye, being who he was running with, being who he was around, was also a producer.
Yes.
And he made beats for some of the biggest lifestyle
That's
rappers
why I say
out.
I think he would have been the bridge because
he's a bridge, but he can't be the bridge if you sign to the biggest rapper.
Right.
The nigga who says, truthfully, I want to rhyme like Common Sense, but I sold 5 mil. I ain't rhyme like Common Sense.
If Diddy had gone and signed Most Def, if Diddy had gone and signed, if they'd have treated that element the same way they treated the Harlem, okay, well,
that makes more sense.
He got this Kanye dude popping. We got to get one of these niggas. Who else is out here?
Nobody took Pharoah Monch and put him under the wing. And
we got to get one.
He had the Nate Dogg record.
They didn't treat it like that.
They didn't treat it like that.
They treated Kanye like a wonder.
Facts, exactly.
They just let him rock.
They only wanted Kanye.
They did have a label.
Because he could bring beats with them.
They did have a label that was hot.
Get by remix.
But he brought beats with him.
Ruckus was hot at that time.
That is produced by Kanye.
But bro, you
did not come close.
Ruckus. Pharoah Monch.
You talking to the wrong dude.
And Pharoah Monch had a big record deal too.
I was at the source when we did the competition. When the competition happened, I was the only backpacker in the office running around screaming about y'all showing all this love to the lifestyle.
That's when they thrived at on the source albums that they used to put out. The compilations.
Ended up doing a cover. They ended up doing a cover, and I don't know. I won't say this was to spite me specifically, but I think I made so much noise they felt like maybe this is something we need to address. Remember how the source used to do 2 covers?
Yes.
They did one cover mainstream. They did another cover underground. The mainstream cover was Q-Tip. He had Vibrant Thing out at the time.
He might be the big dog backpack rapper. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm thinking about it. That's Q-Tip. He might be
super record. And then the other cover was Most Def, Black Thought, and Pharoah Monch.
Yeah, I remember that cover.
Simon Says, Mrs. Fat Booty, and The Roots at the same time.
Yeah.
Bro, that cover got destroyed. Destroyed. It was almost 3-1. 3 motherfuckers would buy the Q-Tip cover and completely fucking abandon. Maybe one dude might pick up the other thing. That was the tipping point right there. I had to shut the fuck up in the office for the rest of the year. I couldn't say shit.
Wow.
You think Q-Tip was an exception because of Tribe and their contribution already? Seniority rules?
They surpassed that tag.
Yeah.
They opened the door for that.
That's what I'm saying. Like seniority rules type shit.
As founders, Q-Tip had a lot of artistic freedom with him, and everybody knew who he was. It wasn't like he was selling out. He was just showing a different aspect of himself.
Like we talking about the man who inspired Dr. Dre.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying?
The man who inspired the whole lane we're talking about.
Still had
all those dudes were.
That's why I look at Q-Tip as like I was thinking about Kanye when he said that, but not when you said Q-Tip, I got to hold Q-Tip there first. then I could put Kanye. You feel? I think Q-Tip walked so Kanye could run.
Kanye had a line said, "Everybody looking for a Tribe Called Quest." All they ended up with is this guy called West.
Yeah. But all they got left
was this guy. Thank you.
West.
I know I fucked that bar up.
I'm a Kanye fan.
I said, man, I've had to flex his Kanye now.
I ain't even mad.
Real talk, Kanye was one of the few artists that showed me love in my younger years. He set up a meeting with hip hop after he heard me rap.
Fire.
So shout out to Kanye.
Word.
It's gonna be love forever.
Never say that.
It's gonna be love forever. I never told you that?
Nah, nigga.
Yeah. But,
shit, nigga.
my manager used to work under Free, and Free was managing Kanye.
Still
we
is.
We had got some of his beats.
I was just
and
with
we
Free
sent him what I did, and then he
Free.
wanted to hear me rap. I spit to him over the phone, and he set up a meeting.
I
didn't go to the meeting.
Ain't no so crazy.
Because I'm a knucklehead. Because I'm a knucklehead.
Did some SNS shit.
You know what I'm saying? I was a knucklehead at the time. So my manager went. They had just signed Cam. They was like, oh, we don't know, but we gonna keep our eye out. Shit like that. But love to Kanye forever. Forever for that.
Just off the gesture
My
alone.
nigga.
He did that shit with Big Sean too. I heard Big Sean, so like Big Sean was rapping with the nigga.
We rapping? We rapping.
Listen.
So look. This is my son right here, SNS.
SNS Icy Gang.
Icy Gang.
How the hell are you?
One of the most dopest niggas out of New York. If you don't understand, go to his page, SNS_ Icy Gang. Look at his music. If you want to go to YouTube, look for SNS Icy Gang. You understand about his music. Trust me, I don't talk because he's my son. Because if he was whack, I'm gonna tell him in his face he's whack. But
we rapping circles around niggas. We making music separate from niggas. And this ain't even no hobby already. I make actual money off this shit. This shit's my job.
It's about song making.
You feel me?
That's what we do.
We really take this independent shit to the highest extent.
You need hooks? Go see the boy.
I bet. I'll bring him to the studio.
Let's do it. I'm with that.
Oh yeah.
I'm with
now
that.
this is happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that 100%.
But I wanna add, grabbing a mixtape back in the days was life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of us was confined to our environment.
Yeah.
The mixtapes were in our environment. Tower Records, Virgin Mega, all that shit, I wasn't in our environment all the time. But the mixtapes always found their way to the hood, and they held us down.
Facts.
You were a very big part of that. I shouted you out at Irving Plaza. I said, I'm from the mixtape era.
Wow.
And you were one of the first names that I shouted out. And everybody cheered.
Appreciate it.
Salute. Thank you for your contribution.
I learned battle rap from this guy here. He used to cut my baton off. We lived in Jersey. He used to cut my John Madden off. I used to play John Madden, and he'd cut it off just to watch battle rap. So then, after a while, this nigga be up all day long playing battle rap. So then I'll put the Madden down so I can look at the battle raps. I learned, that's when I watched the first joint, Serious. I was like, that's my guy, Serious. He's a good guy. I said, damn. so
Brooklyn, we did it again.
Serious.
No, that's my guy. He know why I play this music.
Right.
He came to me. I didn't know can to paint, but
I was a big fan of that
I
shit.
play a lot of
first
big
you were around
music.
Headline, right?
Yes,
you were Rex.
So when it comes to
Birth the culture.
when it comes to
Talk
the
your shit, man.
when it comes to battle rap, I like to see my brothers go further with the way they are. Like some of them got a lot of music. Shout out to Loaded Lux.
Shout out to Twerk.
Tech Nine. Shout out to Twerk.
Shout out to Gigi Gotti.
Shouts
to Rex.
What's my name on 63rd Street?
Who you talking about, Cation?
Shine. My nigga
Shout out to
K-Shine. Love K-Shine.
Matter of fact, I got one after this.
Shout to my nigga, my fat boy.
Big T?
Nah.
Charlie Clips.
Charlie
Clips.
Yeah.
I had Charlie Clips. I was about to sign Clips.
Wow.
I was about to sign Clips. Clips want to do.
You almost signed flip-flops? That's crazy.
That's my nigga, man.
Do this.
Why you doing that, man?
We
don't take it serious? He don't take it serious? He don't take it. That nigga take it serious.
You would have to watch our battle to understand what we're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Clips, though.
DJ SNS, y'all.
On me, do you cause I'm doing me. Still shine with no jewelry. I would rather have the unity. It's gonna be you if it's you and me. No tears in my mama eyes. Got a team full of routed eyes. Hail Mary, nigga, rockabye. Rockabye, all eyes on me. Made it out the hood, I'm so grateful. Never know what talent gon' take it. Jealous niggas never made a breakthrough. That's why they watch it so hateful. All eyes on me. They say the top is so lonely.